What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Tonight we're playing some more Life is Strange. Last time on Life is Strange, well, you know what? I'll let the game tell you what happened last time on Life is Strange. Play the tape.
Previously on Life is Strange.
Whoa. You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Don't ever touch me again, freak! Let's talk about your superpower. What are you doing here,
Saved
Max?
her.
Stop!
She's alive
Don't
because of
come
us.
near me.
Not now. It won't work.
I know this isn't pleasant for any of us. Miss Caulfield, please, tell us everything.
Hey, it's Thelma and Louise.
Saved him.
That's
He's alive
Rachel's
because of us.
bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
Calm yourself, alright? It was a gift.
Max, we have to find Rachel soon.
Like you said, it's time to start the search for clues. Welcome to my domain. Let's find what we want and beat it.
Max, you better come check out these files.
Rachel in the dark room.
Saved those
Over
files.
and
They're
over.
alive because of us.
That's it. Listen, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than a friend.
I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face.
What?
Why didn't she say anything?
So who do you most want to blame?
My fucking
Banging
dad, of course.
Frank?
Hello?
No, you don't.
Saved him.
Do you
He's
know what
alive
it's
because
like
of
to
us.
wait for your father to come home
We're
when
saving
you're a kid?
everybody.
Ever since he died, my life has been dipped in
We're getting
shit.
a good ending.
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
Hello? Are you even listening, Maxine?
This is totally
Saved our
fucked
friendships.
up.
Our friendships
else
are
have I
alive because of
changed?
us.
Max Caulfield. Hold on. Chloe, you have a visitor.
He said, she's hideous. She's in a wheelchair. My God, what did we do? This game is very anti-disabled people. Having such a horrendously disgusted face at somebody in a wheelchair is very off-putting and disappointing game. So disappointed. Hope everybody's been good. Hope everybody had a good week. It's been alright one here, just working, you know, every day, just doing the grind. That's why I look forward to Fridays and Saturdays, is because then after my work day I can come home, play some games, and relax a little bit. There's little Krabby. Is that us? Is that us in the future now that we've changed the space-time continuum? We're a crab on the beach. We rode our bike here, our crab bike. This is cool and everything, but that dead whale is here on the beach with us. Look, I still stand by the fact that I think it's an improvement that there are whales to beach themselves and die on the beach in the first place, because before we went back in time and fiddled with the space-time continuum, there weren't any sea life here at the beach. It was all dead. So we helped in a weird way. Having all those beached whales on the beach just laying there rotting. It's a much better future than what we had in store before we tinkered. That's all I'm saying. Are we on a boardwalk? Because I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to take, like, wheelchairs out on the beach sand. Why are they all bloody? Gross. Someone's out there throwing rocks at whales? What the heck?
It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
Me too.
It was nice that you sent me actual letters.
Nobody
more
does that
than my
anymore. Nobody
friends
writes
do.
any real letters.
And you even wrote on that cool parchment paper. That's so Max.
So pretentious. But I love writing on it like an English poet. You deserve the best stationery.
Probably easier to write than to visit me.
You deserve the 50-cent stuff.
I don't mean that in a bitchy way. Not totally. You probably wanted to avoid awkward conversations like this.
No, totally. I live for awkward conversations. I love it.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I go out of my way to
The
make
worst
conversations
thing you can do is
awkward.
treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop?
We stop doing
This
this.
is seriously the best view of the sunset.
Just
What if
this
photographers
back and
call
forth
that?
between us
The
for
golden
years.
hour.
The tension
See?
building up.
Without you here, I'd have no
Neither
clue.
of us ever paying any
Bet you could take some amazing shots.
actual attention to it.
Those beached whales are so sad.
Cutting around the bush. Let's just stop.
Kind of know
Let's
how
just
they
stop.
feel. At least, I'm alive here with you.
About that.
You're a real survivor,
She
Chloe.
pulls out a gun. She's like, it's over.
I know you have to deal with so much.
I don't want anybody else feeling sorry for me. I can do that. Along with my parents. My dad still feels guilty about buying me that car.
Yeah, it probably feels pretty guilty about buying you a car you can't even drive, huh? It's kind of a messed up gift.
Are you okay to talk about the accident?
We never actually have, huh? There's not much to say. Some prick in an SUV cut me off and I flew into a ditch.
Do you remember everything?
I saw everything in bullet time. I felt my back snap. and
Bullet time. A Max Payne
I think
reference.
that was the last thing I ever felt in my body. When I woke up in the hospital, I literally couldn't move a muscle.
Jesus. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm just happy I did get to see you again. I could have ended up vanishing out of the blue like that girl from Blackwell.
She's still missing? You mean Rachel? Freak her out, make her think that we're from the future.
You mean Rachel
We're from an
Amber?
alternate reality.
When was the last time you talked to her?
Never. I just read about her in the news. I didn't even know her name. You did?
You
This
know
is
everything about
such
it.
a different world than when we were kids, isn't it?
After that snow and eclipse, it's more like the end of the world.
It might be. No, don't say that.
Don't say that.
I'm not trying to bum you out. It just seems like Arcadia Bay is having a meltdown.
I know things seem out of control, but as long as we're together,
She's like, you might
I
think
don't
this is
feel
completely
afraid.
insane, but
Hanging
this
out
is
with you
actually
makes me
better.
feel like a total
This is
kid
actually
again.
the better timeline.
You don't even know.
listen, Chloe,
This
I'm
is an
sorry I
improvement
haven't been out to see
from
you
what we
more.
were doing before.
That was wrong. You're my best friend.
Max, thanks for coming out to see me. You're doing awesome.
I don't think
Thanks,
so.
man.
My nose is getting cold. Maybe we should get back to my place?
It is hella cold out here.
Hella
Hella?
cold.
I hate that word, no offense.
None taken.
She's a completely different person. Just from one little butterfly effect, one little tiny change of the past completely changes somebody's entire life story. For all I know, one of my old high school friends is that seagull right there. I don't know. Crazy shit happens, man. Dead whales everywhere. A lighthouse that doesn't even work anymore. Just because we made one tiny little change by hiding her dad's keys. I still think this is the better timeline. Don't make me change it back, please. Like, I like stories or games that, like, when you make a change, when your actions create a change,
High-tech lair.
like, you just live with it.
Feels like a
Like,
high-tech
this
cell.
game seems like it lets you
But I am lucky
make a
my
change and
parents
then
bust their ass
immediately
to take care of
rewind and,
me.
like, revert it and be like, my bad.
I know it's hard for them.
I want to go back.
You're
I want to go
grateful
back the
you were
way it
here
was
with them.
before I made stupid decisions.
Right. Especially when they can't even take a walk alone. Sometimes I act like a total teenage brat just to give them an excuse to yell at me. Pathetic, I know.
Chloe, you're a great daughter. You're kind and sensitive when you don't even have to be.
Trust me, I still get my rage on. Especially when a nurse has to watch while I take a dump so she can wipe my bum.
Well, thanks
Or when
for that.
doctors flip me
Thanks for
around
that
like
info.
I was a science doll.
I can't even imagine. But you're still amazing. You always have been since we were kids.
Thanks again for coming, Max. I, need to get my drink on.
She likes to get a lot of stuff on.
Can you bring me some water?
What am I, your slave? I came here to visit you. You're just telling me to do this, that, and the other.
At least Chloe doesn't weigh that much. Oh man. She has to use that ventilator just to breathe. I'm glad I took this photo. Chloe has a new memory of William and her together.
I mean, you could have taken the photo, had the new memory, but not changed everybody's entire lifeline. Just saying. Could have just gone back in time, taken one extra photo, and been like, alright, peace, I'm out.
Does Chloe look at the garden and think about her childhood? She can't even feel the grass now. That's a serious heat lamp.
Mm-hmm. Could probably like, cook French fries with that bad boy.
Hello, Chloe. She likes fluffy animals now.
Or at least keep your French fries warm.
Oh, the snow dough. I guess not everything changed.
Snow dough.
Snow globes are taking over.
Hey, there's one of your lighthouse. What a weird coincidence.
I still can't believe I put Chloe in that chair.
You didn't put anybody in the chair, dude. Don't look at her like that.
Chloe's message board since the accident sure looks lonely. It's nice my parents sent a card at least.
Chloe, you know we love you and you're in our hearts and thoughts. We hope to see your smiling face soon. Please be well, Ryan and Vanessa Caulfield.
I
Thinking
wonder
of
who this
you.
is. Kind of a generic card.
Dear Chloe, I'm so sorry for what happened. Know that I'm here for you if you need anything. I hope you feel better and I hope to see you again. Megan.
I wasn't very available to Chloe. Real nice.
Chloe, just thought I'd drop you a quick note to let you know I'm thinking about you. I feel so lame writing shit like I hope you're well, etc. I know your life is so different now and I don't want that to get in the way of our friendship. Yes, I haven't been around lately, but that will change soon. I hope you are well. Love, Max.
At least I sent road trip selfies to Chloe. I'm sure that made her feel great.
I mean, but that's the thing though, is like people need, you know, people have their own journey. Just because somebody's life, and I'm trying to say this in the most gentle way possible, but just because somebody in your life gets like kind of slowed down or stuck or held back doesn't mean that you have to hold yourself back and be like, okay, well, I guess this is the pace I'm on now for the rest of my life too. Go out and live your life. You don't have to be there for them. Kind of mean, but at the same time,
Man,
like,
Joyce and William built a whole new bathroom for Chloe. They're so
you
great.
can still be somebody's friend and be there for them without
I
having
should
to
offer to
physically
put
be
makeup
there for
on
them
for
all
Chloe.
the time.
Not that I can, but it would be fun.
Not that I can. What, you
It
don't know
is
how
so
to put makeup on?
incredible. And she can browse cat videos on the web.
Oh, sweet.
Whoa, Chloe can totally control her computer.
With her mouth.
It's so great people get this high-tech help. There's the old Chloe. Instead of handing Chloe a bong, I'm feeding her water.
Why of
Did I
all
give
things
her a
that you could
choice?
compare it to? Oh man, I should be handing her a bong right now. Now I'm giving her water to drink. She's being
Drink
all
up,
healthy and
Buttercup.
shit. She could be smoking out of a bong, taking a massive rip.
Oh man. No wonder my throat is dry. I don't think I've talked this much the whole year.
Have you ever thought about doing a podcast or something?
I wish I could punch your face right now. A podcast? Dude,
It's not a
I
bad
am
idea.
a pod in a cast. Boring.
Ouch. It was just a thought.
I know you're just trying to help.
Yeah, that's become a bad habit of mine.
You sound like an adult now. It seems like we were kids in another life.
When we were young.
What do you remember about us as kids? We all have different memories.
I think about us as little pirates, running and jumping through Arcadia
They
Bay.
were
Me
pirates?
too.
Would they live like
But we're still pirates in
the
our own way.
1800s?
Yeah, right. Check me out, Chloe of the Caribbean. No way will I get on a fucking boat now. Unless you're with
Why
me.
not?
As you can see, I can't keep all my other friends away.
You have me. I'm not leaving you, Chloe.
Never ever.
Well, you didn't visit me
Not
a
in a
lot
billion
either.
years.
I mean, I loved your
Gosh,
cards and
she's-
photos, but
I know I wasn't
She's guilt
around
trip
much.
central over here.
No
Goodness.
excuses. I'm a loser. But I am trying to make things right.
how? Dude, you're not Supermax. And I'm not trying to guilt trip you.
Oh yeah, that's
That's what my
exactly what
parents
someone
are
who's
for.
gonna guilt trip you was gonna say.
I know this is a dumb question, but are you lonely here?
Yes, dumb question.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is a pretty dumb
I
question.
don't mind being alone. I can't exactly go party like a rock star, though. Or get in any teen trouble with the folks.
I think Joyce and William are incredible.
Max, the accident has been so hard on them. Our insurance sucks, and the medical bills are fucking insane.
Can they pay all the bills?
No way. They keep the numbers away from me, but it doesn't take much research to find out I'm costing my parents almost $1 million a year.
Good
Chloe.
night.
You're priceless. No pun intended.
You are such a geek. That's why I love you. Of course, I know a
What?
geek when I be one.
Did you say you
Yeah,
love me?
Practically a human entertainment system.
An
It would be sweet
HES.
to chill out together and watch a movie like when you'd spend the night at my house.
What do you want to watch?
I think I'm in like a mellow Blade Runner mood. I always cry at the
Old
end.
Blade Runner or new
Plus,
Blade
you know, I
Runner?
always wanted to have
our
cool
friendship
colored bangs like Pris.
Depends on this
I know.
answer.
You would look incredible with blue hair. Now let's get this show on the road. And you better not fall asleep on me like you always do when we watch movies.
I remember, Max. Swear I won't fall asleep. Not when you're here. Not yet.
Drip. Oh, look at her drip.
That must be her mighty morphine machine.
Mighty morphine power.
No more bongs for her.
Rangers.
She has to use a lot of lotion to keep her blood circulating.
That actually wouldn't make a bad show. Mighty morphine power.
Nothing but
Rangers.
medical supplies.
They inject themselves with an IV to become super strong. It's morphine time.
Thanks. I think you missed a grain stuck in my eyeball.
Hard to believe how
I was
just
gonna
a
say, how are
little
you getting
sand
grains in
can
your
cause
eyeball in
such
the
a big
first
mess.
place?
It's like that Chinese proverb. A spark can start a fire that burns the entire prairie. You know, like the
The
butterfly. thing.
butterfly effect.
So I've heard.
With Ashton Kutcher. Turn her computer on, nose
Chloe
around.
is still a punk at heart. But she can't stage dive anymore.
Excuse me, says who?
That's so cool that
It's a
Chloe
lot
has
of
made friends
negativity.
online.
What are you doing? Talking with you? Haha, no shit. I'm about to binge on Quantum Leap. Oh my god, love Scott Bakula rules. So do you. I hope we can meet soon. Not if you're in San Francisco. Hey, I have to take care of some body work. Let me get back to you while you're binging on Bakula. You better. Hello? And she never talked to him again. That was the end of their online tryst. What's that say? Oh, it doesn't say anything. It's a orange. It's an orangey face. Snoop around in her drawers. She can't do anything to stop it.
Ah, here's the DVD. Oh my god. I made that mix for her when we were 12.
So not to be insensitive, but she does have a good point. Like, if the only thing you can really do, technically, again, not to be insensitive, but with somebody in her situation, the only thing she can really do is use her voice. So, like, why not do something that's going to be able to use the only skill you have? And, like, be maybe not necessarily productive, but fill your time. Like, it's better than just sitting there in your bed just staring at the wall or watching TV all day. Like, make a podcast. You might have some things to say. Maybe there's other people out there like you who have similar experiences and they want, like, an outlet. You could be that outlet. THX. This doesn't sound like Quantum Leap to me. Oh wait, she said Blade Runner. Why did I think Quantum Leap? Oh, because they were talking about Quantum Leap in the chat log on the computer. Gotcha. I was like, what the heck kind of Quantum Leap episode had explosions? Scott Bakula going back in time to make things right. You could almost consider us a Bakula. Now you have to wait until Max wakes up so you can rub it in her face and be like, told you I wasn't gonna fall asleep, you loser, you're the one that fell asleep. Oh man, gotcha.
I cannot believe you fell asleep so fast.
Excuse me?
How dare you?
Aren't you the one who just
I know
woke
you were
up?
beat down after the day with me, and Blade Runner is a pretty dreamy movie to watch at night. Do you
Dreamy
think that
movie,
is
get it?
replicant? Sorry, I can see you're not wide awake like me.
The
No.
dream of sheep.
I'm sorry I crashed so hard. Were you okay?
I do have a mother and father when you're not falling asleep on me.
You are a bitch in the morning.
It's the company I
You
keep.
mean when I'm falling asleep on you, you don't have a mother and a father? My god, what did I do?
Yesterday was such a blast.
It was great. Seeing
I
you.
never knew my decisions had such
I know
horrible
things were different
repercussions.
when we were just dorky kids, but being with you made me feel like when we were little pirates, jumping and running through the forests
There
again.
you go, talking about pirates again. We
You
were
meant a
never
lot
pirates,
to me
okay? That's
just
just a
to
fever
chill out
dream.
with you
You're
and your
delusional
bullshit.
right now.
Fuck. I'm getting my regular head pains. Can you, pretty please, go upstairs and get my morphine injector in the bathroom?
Morphine injector?
It's total Star Trek shit. You can't even see the needle. Seriously, I need it. My parents keep this wag upstairs because they think I can't get
Was
to
that
it.
like
But you can, Max. Like a pirate, right?
I'm on it,
morphine
Chloe.
withdrawal causing her migraines or something? That'd be kind of crappy. Like, the only thing you can really feel is your head, and like your head gets regular headaches because of a lack of the only medicine that keeps you like functioning. That's horrible.
They gave
Did you
Chloe
just drop
their
a F-bomb
giant
behind me?
expensive HDTV, and they use her shitty tube television.
What are you F-bombing about over here, bud? I saved your life for this? You just gonna sit in the kitchen F-bombing by yourself all day? Oh wait, what's this timeline's text thread? Max, you busy girl, avoiding homework as usual. I told you I'd help you out, you never let me help. TOT, face. Okay, drama, stop. And you help me by caring. I do try. BT dubs, I scored that killer bud from you-know-who, FYI. Save me a bullet, gotta bounce. T2YL. Come by my room tonight. Max, are we cool? Just wanted to make sure since you walked away so fast. Nathan was worried too. If you want to talk, hit me up, K. Love you. Max, if you're mad, just tell me, okay? Silence. So if you want to talk, my door is open. Love you. You only waited 2 minutes in between each text and triple texted? What are you? What kind of person are you? Hey Max, this is William. If you want to contact Chloe, you can use this number. She would love to hear from you. See you soon, I hope. Bye. Hey Chloe, Maxine here. I know it's been a while. I just wanted to let you know I'm going to Blackwell Academy now. I hope this is still your number. Barry Bubs, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. It's, how's my week been? It's been alright. How's your week been? My week's just been work. It's all I do during the week. Just work. Max is back. Blackwell, that's so awesome. You rule. Best of all, we can hang again. So yes, this is still my number. Cool, I've got a buttload of homework, but we'll all get together soon. Don't tease me, it's been too long. I know, I'll see you soon. Dancing Kirby emo. G. Taylor. Max, thanks again for taking me to see my mom. I think she wants you for a daughter instead of me. I think not. Your mom is a badass like you. Yeah, right. I cried like a bitch. So did I. You just didn't see me. It's okay to cry. It's old. My stupid phone is about to die, so call me back. See the change of subject? She can't talk about her feelings. She's not emotionally intelligent like that. Yo, Max, you around? In the dark room, developing shots for the contest. Sweet. So no 2 whales for you. Not yet. I'll see you guys later, though. Peace out. They still had the photo contest? You changed the entire trajectory of the space-time continuum and you still had the exact same photo contest? That's wild. What are the odds? Happy birthday, Maxine. We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us. Maxine, this is your mom. We need to talk about some of your bills. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for letting me know it's you. Like I wouldn't already know that for some reason. Are you there? Yes, give me some time to answer. I can't just text in every class. Some teachers get super pissed when people use their phones. Yes, because it's super rude. And please don't be so snippy. By the way, this is your mom speaking. Sorry, long day of homework. Hey, this is your mom, by the way. You're not the only one. And that's why we're wondering if you need to spend so much. We want you to have everything you need, but your scholarship doesn't cover everything. Just, by the way, just to remind you, this is your mom. You said I could use your credit card when I needed it. I only bought film, not a camera. Maybe it's time to go digital? I'll call you later. I have to go. Don't pout. I love you, because I'm your mom, by the way. Hey, honey, I hope you didn't forget to water the plant we gave you, but don't drown it either. Mommy. Not bad. Just started my weekend. Glad it's finally here. True that, true that. I still gotta work. I work Saturday. I have a weird schedule. Hey Max, it's a shame that you hang out with those people. I thought you were different. Alyssa, I saw you throw that TP at me. Oh my god, I was so not aiming at you, I swear. Don't do it again. That was kinda... That last text was a little threatening.
Yep, that's the same graffiti from before.
The butterfly. They're really driving home this butterfly effect idea, huh?
To think that our destiny is linked to goddamn car keys.
It's linked to every single decision you make. Every decision you make throughout your entire life is going to permanently impact the trajectory of your lifeline.
Damn. This is just for Chloe's basic supplies.
Watch Cartoon Network instead of Nickelodeon. Boom. Your college full ride scholarship to a Ivy League college is down the tubes because you decided to watch Cartoon Network instead of
They finally
Nickelodeon
went
one
to
morning.
Paris.
You lost one IQ point. That just lowered your SAT score just by 10 points, and that lost you your entire full ride scholarship because you decided you'd rather watch Chowder than SpongeBob SquarePants one morning. What a fool. What a fool. Who chooses Chowder over SpongeBob?
These whales are just a preview of the tornado to come. And the Prescott Foundation? Rachel Amber is
Whoops,
even missing
cut her
in
off.
this reality. I guess I can't change everything.
Well, you didn't do anything that would have impacted anything about Rachel's disappearance. Now, if you went back in time before Rachel was missing, then told her, hey, like, don't go missing, and then came back, you probably would have stopped her from going missing. Instead, you wasted it. You wasted your one time change on saving this poor sap.
These bills should all just say, "Dear sir, you are screwed."
And look at the life you gave him. Stuck in a life of debt.
They might get
He's
their
never gonna
own
see
home
financial
taken
peace
away
again.
because of medical bills. That's terrible.
Yeah, it is. Look at the life you made these people. Because you wanted to go back in time and tinker. You wanted to go back in time and give William his life back. Well, guess what? You really think it was worth it now? I guess he is still alive. Okay, I'll give you that. He is still alive.
Hey, William. Am I bothering you?
Why, yes, Max, I love going through bills. Kidding. How can you bother me? I haven't seen you in forever.
I know.
Since that day you hid my
You
keys
look
and I couldn't go to the
exactly
store.
the same. It's so cool.
Good. Or I'd be scared if I didn't look like me. Of course, you seem more adult now. So what's on your mind?
It's kind of seems like a creepy statement to make.
I don't know how to say this, but I'm truly sorry about what happened to Chloe.
Me too. All it takes is a few minutes to change a girl's whole life. But she's alive. She's been a trooper.
That's what I'm telling you, man. The next decision you make in your life is going to change the whole trajectory of where it goes from this moment. Decide wisely.
Is she mad at me for not staying in touch?
You decided
She
to
should
stay
be.
here and watch this
I
junk? Are
have
you
no
kidding me?
excuse.
Just
She
playing.
was disappointed, but she knows you care. And I know how hard it is to process all this. It's taken us years.
Could have been out there making
William?
your first million.
I just want you to know that whatever happens, I'll always be here for Chloe. Always.
I know you will,
You can't
Max.
make promises like that. Paris trip, by the way?
So you finally made it to Paris.
Oui, as they say. Not me, because I can't speak French.
Oui?
But it was a great experience, especially for Chloe.
I can see her loving it there. You guys rock for going on a family adventure like that.
She talked about going to school there, but that's not practical anymore. It's not fair, Max.
Life's not fair.
I was impressed by Chloe's room and all the
I don't think my
high-tech
family ever
equipment.
really went on
You should
family
be.
adventures when I
You
was
could
growing
buy a
up.
few mansions for what it all
Not
costs.
that I ever remember.
The insurance helps, but I don't know, Max.
I know it
Didn't
must
even go to Wally
be
World.
hard on you guys, financially.
These bills are more like crushing. We have to mortgage our home, and that's pretty scary. But we'll get through it.
He's like, yeah, but
Price
what are
is
you,
always
what are you
right.
gonna do? What are you
Get
gonna do? Eh,
No?
mortgage your home, eh. Mortgage your
Being
home.
around you and Joyce again
Not a
is
big deal. Eh. It's just another day.
so nostalgic.
Very old school, as they say. I think it's great for Chloe to see you. Makes Joyce happy, too. So, it's not all bad news in Arcadia Bay. Or is it?
Yes, it is. Actually, the whales are dying. There's crazy weather. Rachel's missing. You're alive. I mean, you're not dead. I mean, yep.
What do you think is going on with all of this crazy weather and animals dying?
Nobody knows, right? It is Nostradamus type shit, pardon my French.
Excuse me.
But all I actually care about
You
now
learned
is
that
Chloe
language in
and
Paris?
Joyce. My family.
True that. That's what's the most important.
I was reading about that missing girl, Rachel Amber.
Oh, yes, she went to Blackwell, right? Oh, poor thing. That's a real nightmare for a family. I get scared thinking about Chloe and that we might lose her someday.
Are you gonna lose her? She can't walk. I'm sorry. That
The
was
Prescott family might be bad news.
bad joke. Bad joke.
What do you think about them?
Evil. Next question?
Sounds like you know them well.
More than I want to. But Joyce has to work for those greedy bastards at Pan Estates. I don't even like to think about it.
I have to go see if Chloe needs anything. It was so great talking with you again.
Yeah, she's kind of waiting
You
for
act
that
like it's
medicine
the
that was
last
supposed
time.
to stop her horrible
Please,
migraine.
keep me from these bills whenever you want.
We're just like lollygagging
No, I
around,
don't
like,
think
oh, let me
Joyce's
snoop.
tips will cover all
Let me
this.
snoop at
No
everything.
change to spare anymore. Now it's back to cookies.
Cookies are suddenly a poor man's snack? I love cookies. What are you trying to say?
Joyce is a food coupon boss.
I'll probably just eat cookies for dinner tonight after I'm done streaming. Why not? I'm a grown man. I can do whatever I want. Nobody's here to tell me otherwise. Nabisco.
Joyce and William never had a garage sale before.
Oh my god, times are hard. Times are hard. They're debasing themselves to having
They're
garage sales
drowning
now?
in debt just to take care of their daughter.
Disgusting.
Such bullshit.
Your joint account has been closed and is now 6 months overdue. Please send a check or money order for $3,458. I've never had that much money in my bank account at once. Are you kidding me? I live within my means. A penny within my means. Why'd they have to take her room apart? That seems kind of messed up. Just because she technically can't really get up here to access her room doesn't mean they had to like put it all in storage and be like, ah, well, she'll never use any of this stuff again. Might as well just put it all away, throw it out.
I guess we stopped growing up together.
Yeah, your name's only on there like once. Nope, it's not on there at all. I'm staying corrected. Wait a second, when was she ever that tall? That's a lie. That's a bold-faced lie.
A blue butterfly? I'm sure this is a total
It's
coincidence.
not. Chloe actually secretly knows that you went back in time and made all of this happen, and she's holding a resentment for you that's all put into this one piece of paper that she painted a blue butterfly on. Again, I hate to be, you know, the guy who's trying to
I'm
rush
still
you, but
overwhelmed by this new
your
reality.
friend is suffering from a horrible migraine headache downstairs and waiting for
I
you
feel
to
so
return with the
guilty
medicine
for
that can
putting
make it
Chloe
stop.
and her family through this.
But, you know, sit there and yourself wallow in guilt
I could
and
give Chloe the
pity.
choice of keeping William alive,
Yep,
but that
yep,
would be cruel.
yep. That would actually be
Yes,
hilarious.
They're a family again. And
What kind of conversation would that even be? Chloe, listen to me. When your dad walks out the door today to go grocery shopping, I'm going to give you a choice. You're either going to let him leave today and get into a horrible car accident that's going to kill him, or we can stop him, but you're going to lose your ability to walk. What kind of conversation would that even be? It's like, what? Excuse me? How could you possibly know any of this?
I never heard much about William's brother.
Hi, Bill. Sorry for not staying in touch since the accident. Work has been piling up, and I'm being sent to Salt Lake City to oversee a new parking lot. You have to go where the work is these days. I wish I could have sent you a bigger check, but you know the story, money is nobody's favorite thing. Maybe I'll see you next spring for a visit. Kiss Chloe and Joyce for me. Hang in there, Billy. Your brother, Aaron. Money is nobody's favorite thing, or at least it shouldn't be.
Chloe always did love stomping around in her boots. Toys? I kinda want to open this and see what's in here.
Please don't.
Too bad Joyce and William can't get any help from the Prescott Foundation.
Dear Joyce, thank you for keeping me updated on Chloe's condition. I can only imagine the struggle you and William are going through. I'm so sorry that I can't help you with a loan at this time. Like everybody else, I'm underwater with my own medical bills. Please give Chloe a hug. Man, why is everybody's cursive writing in this game so sloppy? Chloe a hug and my best wishes. And I'm really the pot calling the kettle black because my cursive writing is like
They
impossible to
bought
read.
crutches for Chloe, hoping she might walk again.
Well, they're not doing any good up here. Go put them in her room. That mental image of having crutches next to her every day will probably spark some sort of hope in her that she doesn't have currently. As far as she's considering her situation right now, you've lost all hope of her ever walking, because as far as she knows, there's no crutches to be seen in the whole house. A bathroom, I'm familiar with these. Yep, I knew it. I'm very familiar.
How's it going, Time Tripper? Funny. I think I look older.
Time Tripper? Maybe going back in time, like
Here it
forwards
is.
your
I never thought I'd be delivering morphine to my
lifeline
best
an
friend.
extra year every time you skip time.
The bathroom looks almost the same. Just more medicine.
Or you can pull an Ant-Man and you go back in time and come back as a baby. It's probably
Nothing
my favorite
here.
part of the entire that entire movie.
It's cool that Chloe uses natural medicine too.
Yeah, that's cool. Don't waste the electric bill. They're having a hard enough time paying bills as it is.
It's all about you, Arcadia Bay, isn't it?
What does that even mean? You hold resentment for a town? Oh, hi.
Max, it is so nice to have you around.
I'm sorry, I just kind of randomly barged into your closed door bedroom. That was awfully rude of me. I apologize.
Look at them. They have no idea what's in their future.
William and Chloe.
That is such a sweet shot of Chloe. I wonder who took the picture.
Nobody. Just happened. She's just naturally good at taking pictures of herself.
William is trying so hard.
Super dad.
He's still awesome.
Dr. Bale.
Oh no.
Spinal
I
center.
didn't realize how bad Chloe's injury really was.
She can't walk, so that would probably be the first clue. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Price, as we discussed last week, Chloe's respiratory system is showing signs of rapid weakening. This accounts for her recent anemia and loss of breath. As a doctor, I'm committed to her well-being, but I want you to understand the reality that respiratory failure is common in people with severe spinal injuries. Your daughter is one of the bravest, strongest patients I've ever had, and I'm proud to be working with her. I just want you as parents to prepare for any and all possibility. I believe Chloe should also be made aware of her changing condition. If you would like to discuss this further, you have my contact info. Dr. Anton Fibes. Well, that's sad. Not only is she, like, handicapped for the rest of her life, but now she has to take
Joyce
into
used to
consideration
hate
the fact that
smokers in
her
the
life
diner.
is going to be much shorter than she originally expected to.
Joyce is already a supermom.
Super mom. Hello.
Good morning, Max.
Good morning.
Oh, you and Chloe are so much quieter now than when you were
I
kids.
hate to be a
remember.
stickler about this,
It's nice
but
that I
you
grew
do
up
have
in
a
your
friend
house
who's
again.
suffering from a severe
William and I
migraine
love it.
headache waiting for you
Finally
to come
seeing
back
you and Chloe
downstairs with
together
her
after all
medicine.
these years after the accident.
I can't
How are you doing,
press that
Joyce?
fact
I'm
enough.
doing the best I can, Max. I won't lie, it's difficult, but nobody said life was easy here in Arcadia Bay.
Plus, you guys have to work too.
Oh, that's
Ben
horrible.
and I have no time
Why do you
for
guys have to work?
ourselves.
That
And
sucks.
We're working more than we're living. I even had to take a part-time gig at Pan Estates. Ugh.
Do you know the Prescotts?
I know that Sean Prescott won't be happy until he owns everything in Arcadia Bay. Stay away from his son, Nathan.
No worries there.
Do you know somebody named David Madsen? He, might hang out at the Two Whales.
Well, that was random. Yeah, he's a bus driver. He comes in sometimes. Cute, quiet.
Q,
Why?
you're a married woman.
I was just...
Excuse me? You've been
Curious.
eyeballing random
You
truck
always
drivers
were.
that come into your
Nice
diner?
to see that everything doesn't change.
So,
Why wouldn't you put your eyes back
what
in
do you
your
think
head,
is
lady?
going on here with all of this eco-havoc?
Maybe Arcadia Bay just wants to be left alone. I know the feeling. Honestly, I don't give a shit about too much outside our house.
I don't blame you, Joyce.
Except now we have dead birds and beach whales outside our front door. So maybe I should care, for Chloe's sake.
Maybe you should.
I have to tell you how much I love seeing you and William together again.
He's been such a hero through all this. Chloe and I, we're lucky to have him.
Chloe and William seem like they still get along so good.
Yeah, those two are closer now more than ever. Chloe will actually listen to William, while she usually ignores me. Oh, it's so cute when they gang up on poor old me.
You rule, Joyce.
Shit, things would be different if I did. I like how you think, kid.
Yeah, it's a good mindset to have.
I wish I was a better friend. I know Chloe doesn't get many visitors.
Live your life, Max.
You're Chloe's best friend for a reason. You're here exactly when she needs you.
Like right now, when she's waiting for you to bring her medicine so her severe suffering migraine headache stops.
Who helps Chloe out when you guys are at work?
We have a series of revolving nurses and caretakers. Chloe still causes trouble, even if she can't move. Max, Chloe's condition is not improving. Her respiratory system is very weak, and she... Do you know what I'm saying?
Joyce.
I get it.
I'm so sorry you have to go through all this.
Bad or good, I embrace every moment with my daughter and my husband. This is what it means to be a family, and we'll always be one, no matter what.
I better get back to Chloe now. It's good talking with
That
you,
seems like a
Joyce.
really horribly
You
rude
too,
time
honey.
to just be like, ah, well, you know what, I gotta go. Sorry. It's nice talking to you. Nice talking to you. Sorry your daughter's dying and whatnot, but I got things I gotta do. Door open or closed? Open or closed? Closed, okay. Closed as in the way it was before I rudely barged in without knocking? Oh, okay, that closed, gotcha. I'm familiar. I remember it was closed before I opened it without asking and coming right in here, yeah. Yeah. Alright, how's that migraine going, huh? Any better? Any worse?
Finally. Give me the blue pill.
I'm sorry. I'm nosy, but not precise.
Go ahead and plug it right in. It's so easy. And painless.
Okay, but get ready to yell for your folks if I screw up.
Oh, trust me. I will.
She's like, no big deal, but if you screw up, I won't be able to yell. Just saying, just saying.
Of course, my pain just keeps getting worse. But you caught me on a good day. Max, I'm so grateful that I'm even able to hang out with you.
Why are all the games I'm playing
See,
lately so
I'm getting
sad?
mushy. I'm already high.
You're so adorable.
Do you want
Like, I played that one,
else?
this one, expecting it to be just like a silly little,
Stop me if I'm being too emo.
yay, high school life, yay.
Can you grab one of the photo albums over there? I'd like to check out some old pictures of us when we were kids.
If you're not pirates in those
Please.
pictures,
My diary is like
I'm
emo
calling you a
Ground
liar to your
Zero.
face.
Plus, Max Caulfield does not pass up a photo op with Chloe Price. Ever.
All this talk about how we were pirates once in
Despite everything, they're still a happy family again.
Once in a
It's
time.
cool that in this reality, Chloe really loves skating too.
and you're gonna disappoint me, because this photo album isn't gonna have a single picture of a pirate in it.
Wowzer. Chloe was a straight A student. She could have gone to any college.
Until she watched that episode of Chowder instead of
What a
SpongeBob.
bastard. I totally should have let Chloe steal your bullshit fund. Even if it wasn't another reality.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Price, as principal, I'm in sympathy with your numerous requests for Chloe's special needs in regards to her wheelchair and class accessibility. Blackwell prides itself on making sure students with disabilities receive full compliance under the Americans with Disabilities Act. However, given that the campus and building have all been constructed pre-1977, our school has not yet undergone the modern renovations necessary to fulfill all the needs of your daughter in her regrettable condition, because nobody was ever in a wheelchair before 1977. Sadly, with recent deplorable federal cuts in education, it will take many more fundraisers to fully update Blackwell Academy, but that day will come. Are you talking about ramps, sir? Because I feel like that wouldn't really be that expensive to turn all of your steps into ramps, sir. Chloe is without doubt an amazing student with great potential despite her handicap, and I believe she would find a more fitting, rewarding scholastic environment at the H. West Miskatonic Institute in Bolton. They have a rich legacy of disabled graduates, and I know that Chloe would achieve her usual academic leadership in her more comfortable surroundings. With her outstanding GPA, there is no doubt that Miskatonic would welcome Chloe with open halls. I hope you will seriously consider this suggestion, as I'm sure your daughter would prefer to attend a school that can cater to her many needs. In the same spirit, I've also enclosed brochures for other potential schools in the Oregon region. If you have any questions, please contact my office. Yes, sir. First question. Why is it so difficult for you to turn your steps into ramps, sir? Do you not know what a ramp is? Are you familiar with the science of a ramp?
Is that okay?
Perfect. Oh my god, look how little we are there. We look like toys.
I remember that day by the
What are
lighthouse.
you, pirates?
My dad was pissed at us. He actually tried to give us a timeout.
And you laughed at him. My dad would have banished me.
Forever. Banished. 24-hour ban. Permanent.
Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass.
They
like
were
pirates.
pirates!
We should have taken
Mind
over
blown.
Arcadia Bay when we
Should
had
have
the
never
chance.
misjudged her.
There's still time for you.
They were actual pirates once and young.
Oh man, there we are making pancakes. I love that shot of
I
us.
didn't know pirates love
It's
pancakes.
hard to believe my
Vanished
dad
into
took
the
that picture
abyss,
only
yeah.
5 years ago.
Literally seems like yesterday.
I wish it was.
Me too.
Let's all be sad together.
Maybe I could.
She's gonna look really weird right now because she's just gonna stare real hard at that photo.
Listen, Max.
I need to go back in time.
My respiratory system is failing. And,
How does she know?
and it's only getting worse. I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out. So I know I'm just putting off the inevitable while my parents suffer along. And I will too.
She's gonna ask me to pull her plug.
This isn't how I want things to end.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special.
Don't do it.
I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All you have to do is crank up the IV to 11.
Spinal Tap reference? Really? In this moment? Are you sure you really want that to be the last words you ever say? What? Why? What? That's weird. I don't like this. I don't want to play this game anymore. Can we play something else? Oh god, what do I do? I don't like that. It's too late. I already made the decision.
I'll just drift to sleep, dreaming of us here together. Forever.
I didn't know it was gonna hit me with that decision so quick. That was what just happened? Oh god. Oh no. Yeah, the game's actually gonna do it. The game's actually gonna do it. Okay, well, we officially just killed our best friend.
Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you for following your dreams. Don't forget about me.
Never.
I love you, Max. See you around.
What the hell?
Sooner than you think.
What is this game? Okay, well, we did that. What is going on? Oh, what the heck? It just hits you with that decision out of nowhere. It's like, by the way, you want to do me a favor and kill me or no? Huh? Yeah? Yes? No? Yes? No? Maybe? Kill me? Don't kill me? Let me live? Kill me? Go back in time,
sorry,
you son of a bitch. Oh, she's gonna go back in time and kill William. Oh my god, that's almost worse. Oh. It's like stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's like, which person would you rather die? Which person would you rather murder? Oh, that's a horrible decision to have to make. The game didn't give me the choice, though. What if I don't want to kill William? What if this timeline is the one I'd rather have?
Computers.
I hope
Damn,
the
this
flash
game is-
didn't scare you, Max.
Yeah.
This is a keeper.
What if I was okay with that? What if I feel like even though she was crippled,
Hello?
her life was more full
Hey, honey.
and
What?
happier
Oh, I didn't know you had to get
with
those.
William
Of
alive?
course I'll come pick you up.
To be honest, her life on the original timeline wasn't exactly rainbows and unicorns.
Aha! You can't hide from
Well,
me forever.
there's that.
And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
Oh. That line is, bad timing. Bad timing.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. Like you're never gonna see us again.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I tried to make things different for you. I did try. I'm sorry.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but come on. You have made things different, like my whole life. You're my best friend.
Yeah, she has a
got you
creepy
and a great
asshole
family.
stepdad,
What's to be
crazy guy
sorry
trying to
for?
kill her in a bathroom.
We'll be
Yeah.
best friends forever. And when we grow up, we're taking over the world.
I'd rather go back
Whatever
and just
happens,
let it be the way it was,
I
please.
want you to be strong. Even if you feel like I wasn't there for you. Because I will never abandon you, Chloe.
In my heart, even if I'm physically
I'll
not
always
here,
have your back.
I'll always have
always.
good intentions in my heart. Because you can't make promises that you'll always be there. People drift apart. It happens. It's part of life. And you'll always feel guilty about making that promise in the future when you've drifted apart. And you'll be like, oh man, I told them I'd always be there for them. But now I'm never ever going to be there again. Promises are a real serious thing, and people should take them more seriously. That was a creepy picture. Oh yeah, this is a much better timeline. Yeah, all these pictures are so much more joyful. Why? I don't want to go back to this timeline. It sucks. Look at this bullcrap. I wonder what happens if you say no. The game will probably end up making you do it anyway. And probably like, no, I don't want to kill you. And then she's like, fine, I'll do it myself. Shuts it off. Ah, yeah, we're back in the shit life. Yay, ah, so much better. Ah, yay. The empty life, void of all meaning.
Chloe.
And the song's probably gonna get a DMCA.
Oh yeah, now you
And
suddenly
my
want
video's
to kiss
gonna
me?
get muted.
I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together.
Oh, thank God, you're not in a handicap
Max, did you
wheelchair.
forget we've gone over
Excuse
this?
me, what the hell are you talking
I
about?
hope you weren't messing around with time while I was sleeping.
Not anymore. I'm just spaced out too. Welcome
Oh,
back to
Chloe,
the real
thank God you're here. Is your dad still dead? Oh,
Let's look
Chloe,
at the
thank
big
God
board
you're
and see
here.
all
Is your
our
life
pieces
still
in the puzzle
miserable?
so far.
Oh, sweet, yeah. Good, it worked. Your life still sucks, yes. Thank God I didn't have to kill you, yeah.
So close yet so far away.
Something's still not right?
We have to do 3 main things.
Right. What things?
1. Decipher Frank's logbook. 2. Get Nathan's phone to find out where he's been during the Vortex Club parties with Kate and Rachel.
Yeah.
And see whatever hidden shit he's got in his messages.
3. Beat Stepdouche Dan until he tells us about Frank, Nathan, and the dark room.
Yeah.
Too bad I don't have a gun anymore.
Yes, that's the solution. We'll have to do this on our
No,
own.
you really don't
Dude,
have
at least
to.
let me kick his
Like, you
ass,
could have
then
gone to the
invite-
cops like a long time ago.
Fine, whatevs. It's your power.
Which I can't waste on shit like that. Or Blackwell would be in big trouble.
You didn't even let me take that money to pay Frank off.
And I'm glad. We have to be better than that.
Yeah.
I know. You should get busy in the garage to see what dirt you can dig up. I'm gonna cyberstalk some names and see where that leads. Or to who.
Do any
And be
high
careful,
schoolers
step
actually
back.
run into
He's not gonna be
situations
a
like
happy
this where they're
camper
like,
after
oh, the
rained from
cops will
yesterday
never
and
help
Mom was
us. We
giving him
have
the
to
boot.
solve
I'm
all
on
of
it,
these
partner.
crimes that are happening in my town on our own.
I can't
my
abuse
dog
this level of my rewind
in my
power.
van.
It's way too dangerous, and I need to navigate the present without messing up the past.
How would you mess up the past by navigating the present? That doesn't
That's
make any
my
sense.
Chloe.
That's not how time works. Just sit. Just waste time. Scooby-Doo, that
Welcome
you?
back to the real world, Max.
Just sit there. That's the decision we've made for this life, is we're just gonna sit there forever and never get up.
Damn. This is a serious expose on the Prescotts. Finally.
Haven or hell. Yeah, whatever. It only took killing 2 people.
Even Holmes and Watson didn't use every piece of information.
And 1 missing person that we're not even sure is alive. So there could be 3 people
Staying
involved.
up all night is the best excuse to drink lots of coffee.
That's an interesting poster.
I wish I could tell Chloe how much William cared about her.
You can. Just say it.
Yes, Chloe Price was here.
Yeah. Talk? Oh, it's not gonna let me talk to her? I've already talked too much? Girl Uninterrupted is what I'm gonna title that picture. Achievement unlocked, ambient. Apparently there's like 10 pictures you can take in every chapter of the game, and we seem to be at a pace of finding like 2 of them in each chapter.
I'm so sorry, William. It's not fair you had to die twice.
To him, it's only once. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know. Don't worry about it. You should really be apologizing to
Getting
Chloe
lost in
that
all
she had
this
to die.
shit.
This butterfly photo seems like a million years ago. How much time have I altered since?
All of it? All of the time? The whole line of time has been altered.
That
Snow
snow
doe.
doe always makes me think of William and Chloe.
But she doesn't have any other snow globes. Look, you crushed her love of snow globes by killing her father. Not her stepfather. We haven't gotten there yet. Maybe he dies. I don't know.
That poor little bird has been trapped in here.
If there was one person who kind of deserves it, that would be the one. I don't know. I mean, the only thing we know that he's done weird or wrong is slap his stepdaughter. I don't think that's worthy of death necessarily. But,
This might be the last.
I mean, I take
poster
that back. It's
advertising
definitely not
Arcadia
worthy
Bay
of
after
death.
tomorrow
There's
night.
no necessarily about it. There's a fine line between what's worthy of death and what's
Since
not.
David might be
Slapping
in there,
somebody, it's
I
messed
better
up.
mosey along
Not
for a
worth dying
change.
over.
Since David might be in there, I better mosey
No,
along
I wanted to
for
go
a
in there and
change.
smack him around. Show him what's what. Yeah, bathroom. I'm familiar with these. I've used one a couple times.
Oh, that blue dye makes me so happy. It means the real Chloe is back.
But is this the real Chloe? Wasn't the real Chloe the one that wasn't impacted and changed by life? By the bad
Last time I wanted to splash some
circumstances
water on
of
my
her
face.
life?
My whole life changed.
Because isn't it the woman she was before the horrible circumstances of her life triggered her and changed the way she acts? That was the real Chloe? Hmm? Hmm? Alright, creep, what's up? Why are you just standing in the hallway with a suitcase staring at the wall? Oh, what a weirdo.
You won this battle, Max. You broke up my family. I salute you.
David, I didn't try to hurt you. Ever. But I won't let anybody hurt Chloe.
And I certainly want anybody to
Too
put her in
late,
a wheelchair
isn't it?
unless that somebody's me. You hear me?
Just better be damn careful with her. Don't you wander off into the dark.
Is that a metaphor for something? I'm just a kid. I don't know what that means. It's way too deep for me.
David isn't any different from me when he's looking at those family photos.
Gotta put things into easy context for me to figure out. You can't just say shit like, don't wander off into the dark and leave and expect me to know what the hell you're talking about. Or expect me to understand the weight of those words. I'm like 17, dude. Excuse me? B minus. Oh my god, what a long text chain. It's still going. B fucking minus. I got a B minus on my chem test. How did this happen? Oh, that's because we did not help him with his chemistry, even though we did. The game just didn't register it. I don't know, who is this? Ouch, Warren the Wounded. The B minus, it burns. I wish I could have helped you, but I thought you were blinded by science. In this case, yes, my folks will shit. Well, technically they do anyway. It's a natural function everybody does. Yo, Max, your friend Chloe texted me that you shot her down. True? Chloe actually texted you? I sure didn't have her number. Oh god, I don't want to embarrass you too late. She sounds cool. She's a cool dork. Like me? No, you're different in a good way. So we're still on to go ape? No damn dirty human can stop me. Go ape, not human. We shall see. I hope so. Now I have to get back to reality. That sucks. Indeed, I'll buzz you later. It does suck sometimes. You can't keep secrets from ace reporter Juliet Watson. Hello? Can't talk. Went back in time. See ya. Hey girlfriend, let me know when you want to come by my room and I'll give you a fashion makeover. Oh, thanks Courtney. I'm swamped with homework now, but I'll check in with you later. Thanks again for the offer. Dad texted again? What the heck's he want? Stupid dad, don't text me. XOXO, and that was no emoji. No worries, I have a beanie. I'll swing by and pick you up. Sweet, I'll be ready. Wait, what? Did we miss part of that? Oh, okay. Hey man, I suck again. Sorry I got in your face today and took out my bullshit rage on my best friend. Chloe, I understand you're going through a lot. We all are. Besides, I threw your beanie out the window and busted out my rewind. Okay, that is your one get out of emoji jail free card, but we need to stock up on cigs, coffee, and candy for an all-nighter. We have to get into Rachel and Kate detective mode. Excellent, dear Watson. I'll bring my thinking cap. No worries to have a beanie. I'll swing by and pick you up. Sweet, I'll be ready. XOXO, and that was no emoji. Got it. Okay, all caught up. Thanks for letting me gush over our Blackwell hero. I miss your voice. We're very proud, so milk this moment. Let us know if you want to come up for a quick getaway, okay? We love you, Maxine. Maxine, what the heck is going on with the weather up there? Are they doing military tests or something? You're right in the eye of the storm. No comment. I've kept Lisa alive through all this, so we're still safe, as long as you're around. Now back to the books. Talk soon. I haven't watered Lisa today. I need to run to the campus and water her. What if she dies by the end of the game? I'm gonna get the bad ending. Max, thank you from my heart for reaching out to me on the roof. You're the only one who was there for me at school, the only one who truly cared. I think I've read that. Kid, I'm so glad you're okay. I'll visit you as soon as I can. Max, how are you? I hope you can still visit me this week. I have some important things to talk about. Of course, I'm still coming to visit you. You can't stop me. I miss you and my bunny. We all miss you and your bunny misses you. Yeah, you're such a good friend. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see you. XO, Maxo. By the way, I kill all my friends. You might want to watch out. Max Wax, I'm busy blazing. What up? Do you know Frank Bowers? Drugs. That's it? Ask Nathan. He knows him, I think. Okay, I'm on it. Thanks, Justin, for what? For being you, man. Just for being you. You're a cool guy. Hey, honey, I just got a weird text warning me that my nosy daughter better stop watching others and look out for herself. Is this some kind of school prank? And it's from a blocked number. Oh, I'm sorry. Some jackass in my class thought that would be funny to send. It's not. I don't like strangers having my number, okay? Me neither. Sorry. I'm just being a dad. I know this has been a tough week for you. It's almost over. I'll call you guys later. Love you. Wow, so much text. Why are you texting so much? Like, live your life. Get out of the phone.
Ouch.
Gosh. Just kidding. I'm a textaholic. David, do not be here when I get back from work. I mean it. Well, at least he listened. Gotta give him points for that.
Those poor whales are like beached angels. What is going
They're
on here?
beached whales. It happens. It's not that uncommon, honestly. Don't know why everybody's making such a fuss about it, to be honest.
Looks like they're back on the road to Paris.
Who half eats a donut and leaves it? You monster. You monster. You come back here and you eat that donut.
My butterfly sketch doesn't exist in this timeline. Like William. To think this all started with my vision of a tornado.
But what came first? Was the tornado going to happen anyhow and you had a vision of it? Or did you create the tornado because you envisioned it? I don't know. I guess we'll never know.
So upset. Are you helping anybody, Max?
Yeah, we totally killed somebody when they asked us to. I mean, jeez, give me a break. She crumpled up her wedding picture and then uncrumpled it and had instant guilt about it. I should have gone outside because now it's not going to give me the option to go back, probably.
Maybe there's some new clues around.
Maybe there's Blue's Clues. Blue's Clues, Blue's Clues. Let's go outside and see if there's anything else to take a picture of. Yeah, picture opportunities. Dead bird. That sucks. Sorry, bird. Let me go back in time to save her. Look, if we're not going to use the power for meaningful reasons, then what's the point of even having a power? Why are there dead birds all over the place? Creepy.
Poor birds. I guess David wasn't in the mood to clean up.
Take a picture, you know, you want to. Oh, can't go in the shed. Okay, well that was pointless other than to see the dead birds, I guess. Alright, let's see what else is next, huh? Who are we gonna kill now? Who's next on the old chopping block? I have the power to kill anybody.
Surveillance cameras at Pan Estates? David must be working for the Prescotts, too.
Email or Z-mail?
Surveillance
I already
cameras
saw that.
at
I was
Pan
trying to look at the
Estates?
email, thank you.
I promise I'll help Miss Grant next time. If there is one.
David Madsen from Raymond Wells. As per our discussion about the new campus surveillance system, Miss Grant has informed me that her petition was only one avenue of protest. While we initiate this new era of Blackwell security, we must find a middle ground between safety and privacy for our students.
Oh, meow, Miss Grant. Twist that knife.
I didn't need a surveillance camera to see the suspension coming. Best of luck to you, Miss Grant. Oh,
At least he
man.
has one weird fan.
Dear Mr. Madsen, I just wanted to let you know I think it's bullshit what happened to you, and the school has too many libtard metrosexuals who don't appreciate you or the military. I felt safe in my dorm when you were in charge, and I thought about you protecting me. I hope you will come back to Blackwell and make sure we're all safe at night. I'm scared of this school.
Wish I had surveillance footage of that conversation.
From David Madsen to Raymond Wells. I apologize for my outburst yesterday in your office. I was upset about losing my position at Blackwell without a complete investigation of the facts and based solely on the claims of untrustworthy students. There is a cancer at Blackwell Academy, and without me, it will continue to spread. What serious conversations people are having after he lost his job. I've never
There's more to David
kept
Madsen
conversations
than
with
meets the
employers after I lost my job.
He should finish
I'd
this
be like,
letter
see ya.
to Joyce.
I never got fired either, though, so maybe, I don't know. Whenever I left a job, it was always on my terms. Joyce, you know I'm not good at explaining myself or why I act the way I do sometimes. Okay, I gotta read this one with the game text, because that is some sloppy writing. I only know that nobody has ever understood me the way you do. I would never do anything to hurt you or Chloe. Taking care of my family is my number one mission. Yes, I overstepped bounds with the surveillance and suspicion, and I am truly sorry and ashamed, but there are dark things happening in Arcadia Bay I have never told you. You are my wife and partner, and I know we should have no secrets. I intended to tell you everything, but I wanted more proof. Instead, a student almost committed suicide on my watch. You kicked me out of my favorite home, and my stepdaughter hates me. Please let me... And then it just ends. Okay, well.
There's more to David Madsen than meets the eye. He should finish this letter to Joyce.
He should finish it.
Oh, that makes me sad. It was so incredible to see William again. I wish Chloe could too.
We could always rewind time again.
Oh, jeez. David is packing up wedding stuff too. Either Chloe stole another gun, or David is out there armed.
Both. She stole the gun and gave it to David. Because that makes all the sense in the world.
I wonder if David is going to the party.
Yikes. I don't like the connection between him having a gun and going to a party called the End of the World Party. Break into it.
Whoa, that is a serious padlock on that locker. Hey, David, what you hiding?
Crap.
For once, I don't have time to search for the code. I need to find a way to break this padlock.
Yeah. That'll work.
Okay. I can use that crowbar to pry open the locker.
Ooh, I like the little guitar string letting me know that I did something smart. I is a smarty.
Sorry, David, but I bet you would do the same thing as me.
Oh, for sure. I guarantee you he does this to people's lockers all day long. It's kind of his job. Or was his job. It's kind of a soft... That's a sore spot. I shouldn't bring that up.
Maps, notes, coordinates, photos of Kate, Nathan. Yes.
Yes, but at the same time, ew, gross, disgusting. What is this guy doing? But yes. Thanks for being so thorough in your creepy stalkerishness. Twilight Zone? What's that say? Pay up. You better. At the same time, I'm disappointed in you and
Score.
humanity as a whole, but
Back
at the
to
same
Chloe
time,
now.
awesome, thank you. You did a great job here, David. But, you, David. But, thank you, David. I'm very mixed emotions right now.
Yo, Chloe! Are you ready yet? I have to get back to my dorm.
Are we happy?
Very happy. I hit the secret file jackpot. Kate Kate, Nathan, and Rachel, plus some location coordinates. David is like a one-man surveillance army. Now let's get the hell out of here before we get busted.
Hey,
I
you're supposed to be
absolutely
anti-David.
have
Don't
to
say
go
good
see
things
Kate
about
in
him.
the hospital right now. I want to find out how she's doing.
You can't have two opinions of somebody, okay? You have to either hate them or love them. You can't do both. That's sarcasm, by the way. Ew, David.
This is definitely Kate's floor.
Hospitals always freak me out.
I hear you. But imagine how Kate feels. I'm so glad I get to see her again.
True that.
I hope it's not too weird for her.
No, she'll be stoked to see you. Who wouldn't be?
This be it. I'm a little nervous.
Why would it be
Just
weird for you to go in there
go
when
in
you're
there
the
and
one
be
who
a friend.
saved her life?
I'll wait out here so you can chill by yourselves. I
I
was
hope
a
it's not too
total
weird for
dick
her.
for blowing a fuse when you answered Kate's call the other day. Good thing you ignored me. I had no idea what shit she was going through. And you saved her.
Yeah, you damn right I did.
Like me.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
About that. Don't be so sure about
Thanks, Chloe. But don't be sorry. We're all on the same team.
Team Max. Let Kate know we're gonna string Nathan up by his balls then.
Oh, yes. I'm on
that.
it.
As she goes in the door, or as she goes in the room as the door's closing behind her, she should just whisper, like, I killed you in the other timeline, bye, okay, bye. Don't be mad at me. Oh, hi, girl with the really weird hairdo. How are you? Probably not the thing you should say to her as the first time you greet her from saving her from trying to commit suicide.
You again. I feel so ridiculous. I'm so sorry.
Kate, listen to me. You have nothing to be sorry about. Other people do.
True that, true that.
You do not know how happy I am to see you. You look awesome. Is it a stupid question if I ask how you're doing?
Now that you're here, I'm doing even better. I'm so grateful to you for coming up to the roof to talk me down.
Seems kind of a
Max, I felt
codependent
so
relationship
lost
here.
and alone. When I saw how much you cared, how hard you were trying, you made me realize I wasn't alone. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kate, there are so many people who love you and want to help you.
I know. You should see all the letters and postcards. I gave most of the flowers
like,
to other
weird, I don't
patients
see
here
any. What are you
because they
talking
need
about?
them more than me. I'm
You
keeping
mean
the
that one?
balloons,
The
though.
one letter?
One of the nurses
Oh.
gave me some pen and paper so I could do some drawings.
Did she draw a
I
mouse?
love your illustration.
What was
They
that?
got kind of dark there for a while. But I have an idea for a new children's book about bullying. I was thinking of having some photographs in there too.
I hope that's a subtle hint that you'll let me take the photographs for the book.
Was that subtle? You better take the pictures, Max. I'm going to be here for another day until my family comes out to visit.
How are they treating you?
Like they need to protect me forever. They're so upset, and I know they feel guilty even though they didn't do anything. I was surprised how many students from Blackwell wrote me. Daniel, Mr. Jefferson.
All the ones
even
that watched the
Victoria
video.
wrote me a very sweet note. And I believe she was being real.
Me too. I'm glad you believe again, Kate.
I'm working on it, Max. I just pray I can get this drawing right.
What is it? It's another rat.
Kate, it is so good to hang out with you again.
Max, I owe you so much. And I can tell you want to talk to me about something.
I always want to talk to you.
We missed our tea session this week.
I like
that was
her
so not cool.
hot dog and
We need
mustard
to plan,
picture,
like,
though. That's pretty
a
fun.
tea shop tour of Portland.
Oh, yes. And you could bring Warren along, too.
Are you trying to force a date?
What do you think of Warren?
Oh, smart and silly. He's got such a good heart. And he's a cutie pie.
Eyes to yourself,
You know
lady.
he likes you.
I'm going to the drive-in with him, so we'll
see what happens.
With everything that's going on, a date
Find
seems
out how
weird.
much he
No,
likes
you
me.
deserve that.
Wink, wink.
Kate Marsh, matchmaker. I'm glad somebody is looking out for my love life.
Even angels need angels, Max.
Ooh, good line.
I want you to know I'm this close to getting all the info I need about Nathan.
Nathan Prescott has to pay for what he did. And we have to stop him from hurting anybody else.
Max is gonna kill again.
I did get his ass suspended, so that might
What if
be a
that's where
start.
the story starts veering
Oh,
off?
right
Is like she
on,
just gets a
Max.
thirst for
I
going
love how
back in time
fearless
and
you
killing
are.
people.
So what is going on with him now?
Becomes like her specialty.
I assume he'll show up at the Vortex Club party tonight like nothing happened.
And nobody can do anything to him after
Go
what
back
he
in
did.
time and set
We're
up
going to stop him.
series of unfortunate
I
events
just have
that
to
lead to
find
people's
Nathan's room
deaths
number,
that look
get
like
inside,
accidents.
and get the clues I need.
Max, please let me help. I can get the number and I'll text it to you, okay?
Of course, Kate.
This action
I
will
can't
have
do this without
consequences,
you.
by the way.
Now it's time for Nathan to watch out for us.
I have to get back to our mission. You don't know how much it means to see you again.
It means so
do.
much.
That's why I love you, Max.
So much.
Thanks for taking care of my bunny. Tell Alice I'll see her soon.
Oh, your bunny, right. I'm pretty sure I haven't been back to my room in like a week. Your bunny is, I'm sure she's fine. I'm sure she's fine. Max the Vigilante, exactly. It's like the Dark Knight, except
Those are nice
a
flowers.
time-traveling Dark Knight
And from Taylor?
who
Wow,
kills people.
props to her.
So actually not like the Dark Knight at all.
If this gets Kate through the night, so be it.
I still wish they had like a Batman version that was like a super dark Batman that actually killed bad guys. I don't know why. That always
I
seemed to
don't
fit with
think
his character
Get
well.
well is quite apropos.
But it was really weird to me growing up that like Batman was the Dark Knight and he was like this dark, tortured individual, but he always had like this rule of like no hurting people. Just kind of didn't really mix well in my opinion. Like if you thought he was that tortured and he's like
It's
dressing like a
amazing to
bat and
just
stuff,
sit
he'd be
here
like
quiet with
tearing
Kate
people
again.
apart.
Oh, I love
What in the
Kate's
world am I
happy
looking
rainbow
at?
flock.
Bored cat. Mustard. I miss my banana. A pirate wolf or something? I'm not sure what that is. Where is she? Walk, walk. Here. Oh, well, that was fun. That was a fun little adventure. Yeah, not a very
Good to
dark
see that
night at
Kate
all.
is still
No,
working on her book report.
not dark at all. He's really just a knight, and he's hardly even that. He's a man in a plastic suit.
Principal Wells knows how to step it up when he wants to.
Dear Kate, I just want to express my deepest wish for a speedy recovery and that Blackwell Academy is united in prayers for your return. The students and faculty have organized a rally in your honor, and I've never seen such outpouring of academic and community support for any student in our history. I know my words, well, that's kind of mean to say, considering there is a student who's been missing for like a month. Nobody worried about her, though. Nobody cared about her, but you, everybody loves you. Everybody loves you. I know my words may mean little given your circumstance, but it's important you know what we do care. If you need any assistance at all, please do not hesitate to ask. Principal Ray Wells. More of a dusk night, more of like a slightly grayish night.
That is so sweet. Even Victoria signed. But not Nathan.
That's not exactly surprising.
Victoria Chase might be Queen Bitch, but she's not evil.
Kate, I know you hate me and you should, but I only want to see your smile again. Please let me know if you need anything. Because I will have my butler send it to you.
Thank you, sisters.
I won't actually
really
lift a
saved
finger
Kate.
myself to do anything kind for you. Goodbye. Hey, did you know
Hey,
blah
Kate,
blah blah?
back again.
I had a
Which makes me
dialogue icon pop up, so I feel like I had to come here and talk to you.
I saw Victoria's letter. How does that make you feel?
Max, I know Victoria can be, not nice, but I do believe in
Yeah, not
forgiveness
nice.
and
Yeah, one of
redemption.
those.
I might be naive, but I feel her struggle.
One of those not
Me too.
nices.
I could have taken a picture of her covered in paint, but I didn't, and we had a genuine moment.
We all have our moments. Why do you think she acts so mean?
She's insecure.
She's insecure. If you're comfortable with yourself, you don't need to act superior.
Yeah, unless you're comfortable with
Victoria
your
doesn't look
superiority.
like she has much to
Of
be
course.
insecure about.
If anybody could make Victoria see the light, it would be Kate Marsh.
No, I think it will take more than that, Max.
I have to get back to our mission. You don't know how much it means to see you again.
I do. That's why I love you, Max. Thanks for taking care of my bunny. Tell Alice I'll see her
Everybody
soon.
seems to love this Max person a lot, considering she's going back in time and tinkering with people's lives. She's horrible. She's a horrible person, but everybody loves her. I don't get it.
Well, how is she?
Better
She's
than you
still
were in the
Kate
other
Marsh.
timeline. Oh,
Thank God.
Because you
I'm glad
died.
you came to
You
see her.
died. You totally died.
Thanks for coming with me.
Now let's go pay a visit to Nathan Prescott. That little prick is not going to be glad when he sees us.
Probably not. Considering, you know, his whole life is kind of in shambles right now because we tinkered. We're a tinkerer. To be fair, it's not tinkering, though, if you're telling that somebody had a gun and was threatening to shoot somebody. Like, that's not tinkering. That goes... There's a fine line between tinkering and doing the responsible thing. Hi, everybody. You all look so happy. And the music, it sounds so happy.
Hey, Max. How you doing?
Teacher, your tone is so
Hi,
happy.
Mr. Jefferson. I'm okay. And this is my friend Chloe.
Doesn't she go to that school? Like, how does nobody
Chloe.
know who she is?
Why isn't somebody as cool as
Oh, I
you
guess she
going to
doesn't go to
Blackwell?
I was
Blackwell.
way
Why is
too
she
cool for
always
this
there?
school. It's a long story. In actual files here.
I can imagine. Max, are you sure that you're all right?
It's weird just being
She
on
was in the
campus.
bathroom at the beginning of the
Everything's
game.
I know. Lame as it
She's doing-
sounds, life has to go on.
She was just
normal. I
on
think
school
there's
campus
too
in the
much
bathroom.
going on in my life.
I'm so
on
confused.
that note, Blackwell duty calls. Remember, I'm going to announce the winner of the Everyday Heroes contest tonight at the party, so I hope you'll be there to celebrate. Even though I'm sorry you didn't enter a photo. I understand your reasons.
I never submitted
You
a
can't
photo.
force an artist to work.
I feel like a total loser, but
Did I
it's been a
forget
hard
to?
week to
Was there a
focus. No pun
opportunity
intended.
to submit
I'm
a
proud of
photo?
you
I
for
would
caring
have.
so much about a troubled friend. And I take hope in the fact that you have plenty of time to find your way. Just get in the habit of putting your work out
Oh,
there.
I have plenty
Thanks,
of time. I
Mr.
can always
Jefferson.
rewind if I don't find my way and try
I'll
again.
definitely be there tonight.
Me too. I'll be Max's date. You better dance with us at least once.
Nobody
Creepy?
should have to see me dance. Plus, you don't want to watch the old hipster trying to keep up with the kids.
Yeah, you probably
I have
shouldn't
some
ask
pride. Be seeing
one of the teachers
you
that
will.
dance with you. It's,
Hot for teacher.
goodness.
You're out of control.
Not yet. Just wait until the rager tonight.
Shut up.
I mean,
Don't be
technically, if
jealous
she
because
doesn't go to
Mark
the school,
Jefferson
she's
thinks
not a
I'm cool.
student.
I am so ignoring you.
Fine. Since I'm here, I'll see if I can get some
Free
dirt from Justin.
game.
Haven't talked to him in a while.
Now that is a great plan. Let's see if I can find out where Nathan is.
And if you mess up, you can always just rewind. Yay! A game where you actually
It's
don't
been
have
so
to
long
live with your
since I've seen you.
consequences. Yay!
Way too cool for us now, Chloe.
Way too much shit going on now.
Hey, Zach, what's up, man?
Enjoy the big game, Zachary. I hope it's not the last.
What kind of thing is that to say to somebody? Enjoy the big game, Zachary. I hope it's not the last one you live to see.
Sad.
Makes me mad.
Hello. Hello, Samuel.
Climate
What
change
kind of
isn't
creepy
real
ass stuff
That's
do you have to
cool
say
to
today?
see that Samuel's not alone for once.
How are you doing, Max? Been a tough week. I know.
Yeah.
Yes, it has, Samuel. How are you?
How about you,
Sad and confused like everybody else in Arcadia Bay. You
I'm
look like you
sorry
have a
to
lot
hear
of
that.
questions, too.
Why are you so fond of the animals?
I definitely have questions about what's happening to the animals in Arcadia Bay.
Oh, many do. These poor creatures have no choice in what happens to them.
Well, I'm glad to see your squirrels are still healthy and
Yeah,
happy
why are
on
the squirrels still
campus.
good and everything
Me
else is
too.
dying?
If something
The
happened
squirrels
to
are in
them,
on it.
Oh,
Not as long as you're here to take care of them, Samuel.
They're trying
The
to kill
only
all
thing
the
that
other
calms them
wildlife
is
so they can
food.
get all of the nuts.
lots of food. Which reminds me,
Samuel's the main
that
nut.
I have to feed them now.
That's why they love him so much. Holy cow, that's not nuts. You're giving them donuts? People are wasting donuts in this game like they grow on trees.
I'm fascinated.
You crazy,
Michelle
crazy.
Grant?
Sorry to bother you again, Samuel.
There's no bother here, Max.
What about people? You
More
got
questions
any
than
particular
answers.
opinions on
Samuel
people?
is always here to talk.
What about that David dude?
Do you ever talk with David Madsen?
He talks to me. I listen.
That's how David operates.
He sees things, not people. But I think he sees you,
As a
Max.
sworn enemy.
Why do you
His
say
voice
that?
is slightly creepy,
Because-
just slightly.
You both see with cameras.
I think you have better vision than both of us.
No, Max. I just look at everything from a different angle.
He reminds me of the guy from Scary Movie with the one hand. He's like, let me use my strong hand.
Have you seen Nathan Prescott around?
That would be hard since he was suspended.
You don't sound sad, Samuel.
Nathan hurts people. The end.
What do you really know about him?
Not enough to help you, Max. I truly wish I could. I see what you're doing.
Sorry, Samuel, you're putting me to sleep. Oh God, Hanson?
I actually
I don't know,
just
it's been a long
talked to
time
Kate
since I've
Marsh
seen
in the
that movie.
hospital. She's doing so much better.
Because of you, Max. That was
Probably at
quite
least
a
10
rescue.
years, probably more.
It could have gone either way. Samuel, do you think that
That's an awfully
we
deep
each have a
conversation to get
destiny?
into with a random
Yes, I
member
do,
of the school
Max.
faculty.
In many different lifetimes, of course.
He
Kate
knows.
Marsh believed in something different, so that's her destiny.
I believe you.
Kate just needed some more helpful spirits like her friend Max. I hope she finds them now.
You know what, Sam? You're a creepy ass dude, but you're not half bad. You're not half bad.
I still have a million questions about what's happening to Arcadia Bay.
That must be why Miss Gant says you're one of her favorite students at Blackwell.
Samuel, I don't know what it is, but anytime I talk to you, man, I feel like I need to sleep. I feel
Even
like
though
I
Miss
need to
Grant
sleep.
likes me, I have zero science skills to explain that eclipse.
As I was just saying to her, that's because science has no explanation. Well, no offense to Miss Grant here, but this is just the beginning.
Of what? Yeah, exactly.
Beginning of what?
Oh, I don't believe anything
The
ever ends.
apocalypse.
Especially time. That's why I can sense something bigger is coming to Arcadia Bay. And Max, I don't like it at all.
All right, you were starting to worry me. I thought you were like gonna summon whatever it is, but hey, if you don't like it either, we're cool.
I'd rather be in her class than the Vortex Club.
Yes, you would. Rachel saw right through them.
She's not the only
My
one.
gosh, Sam, I don't know what it is
Nobody
about
should
talking
be
to you,
trapped
but
in the Vortex
gosh, can't
Club.
stop yawning.
Get out now, Max. While time is on your side.
I don't think I'm in the Vortex Club last I knew. I guess I did sign up for it technically, but I don't think we've gone to any
I
meetings
keep
or anything.
thinking that Rachel Amber has a few answers. If we can find her.
If Rachel wants to be found.
Do you think she's alive?
She'll always be alive in our hearts. Sometimes that's all we have
All
left.
right, you're still really super creepy in
Max,
the way you say
all
stuff,
I can
but
tell
you're
you
kind of
is
smart,
to
I guess.
stay on your path and you'll find what you're looking for.
You got wisdom.
Rachel Amber is waiting too.
Animals
I
again?
definitely have questions about.
Yeah, why did it let me
Oh.
choose animals again? We already did this. Oh, because we didn't do the dead birds or the beached whales.
What do you think about all those dying birds?
Samuel had to bury dozens near the Tabanga.
What happened to them?
Oh, what the hell's a
I would
tabanga?
say the sky is too dirty for their wings, but something worse is in the air.
It's so ominous.
Unless it's fate, then it doesn't matter.
How can anybody explain all those poor beached whales?
My dad was a fisherman, and he'd take me out to hear the whales sing. Now they just cry.
Samuel, really talking to you is just, it's excruciating.
They're not alone these days. I feel so powerless.
Oh no. You're the opposite of powerless, Max.
You think so, Samuel?
You and Arcadia Bay are connected by time and tide.
What do
So
you know?
Next time I have a question,
Tell me.
I'm coming to you.
I'm sorry. I
Grab
better
him
get
by the
going now.
collar of his shirt and
Now.
lift him up.
Who can I ask?
What do you know about time travel?
Look at the weather.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Max, you always show up when I'm talking about you.
I'm the Dusk
And
Knight.
I swear, it's not about that petition you didn't sign.
Wow, holding a grudge, are you?
I was hoping you could explain some of these crazy things happening in Arcadia Bay.
If I could, I'd be collecting my Nobel Prize in Science today. I haven't been able to wrap my mind around that eclipse, much less the snow in Wales.
It's snowing in Wales? Everybody get inside.
There must be a scientific explanation, right?
When my friends at NASA tell me they can't explain a solar eclipse without a single theory
Name
as
dropping
to how
friends
or
at
why,
NASA.
maybe it's time to get worried. Like they are.
I am worried about reality. I feel like it's changing right in front of us.
You and Samuel both. We were talking about that before you came over.
And you don't
Our
feel
planet
tired
is
even a little
changing,
bit?
But it's not mystic. It's erosion.
So, you don't think this could be some kind of prophecy or something?
Max, you know how fascinated I am by Arcadia Bay.
You mean that thing in Harry Potter?
But I haven't found any apocalyptic signs yet. Unless you count those end of the world posters. Unless you know something I
Oh
don't.
my gosh, the Vortex Club is summoning the end of the world. I just connected all of it. Yeah, let's just bring up time travel randomly. Yeah, by the way, I can go back in time. Tobanga? the Tobanga's the totem, right?
What about wormholes and chaos theory?
In Splinter Cell and
Like
stuff.
time travel stuff.
The only wormholes in Arcadia Bay are underground. And chaos theory is just that. But
Ow.
if this is about
Cracked
time
my
travel,
knuckles.
sign me up.
Would you really change time?
Not
you go
after
back in
reading
time and
that
murder people?
Bradbury
Just asking.
story, A Sound
Just
of
asking.
Thunder. I won't give it away, but it involves dinosaurs and butterflies. Time is like a thread, Max. One tug and it all can unravel.
I was looking for Nathan Prescott, and I thought he might be in your class.
Mr. Prescott has no class at all after his suspension. I
True,
didn't think you were
true.
friends.
Man, something about talking to all these teachers making me yawn like crazy.
Hell no. Sorry,
Hell
Miss
no,
Grant.
she brought out her
You're
Dusk
an
Knight
adult.
voice.
You can swear,
Hell
damn it.
no.
And I'm glad you did.
So, you haven't seen Nathan at all?
Let's just say I try not to, Max. But I did catch him storming off campus. After what happened. this week.
Storming
I hope
off
you don't
campus?
see him
He's
either.
bringing the...
You're not the best
the
student here,
tornado.
but you might be the wisest.
I am the wisest, by the way.
I don't think surveillance would have helped Kate Marsh.
Who needs surveillance when we have Maxine Caulfield? You did a wonderful thing. And now we have to make sure Kate gets the help she needs. Do you need to talk to a counselor?
Yes.
Blackwell Academy needs the help. There's something terrible going on.
Always
here.
accept counselors.
You see it, right?
This week hasn't been Blackwell's
None of
finest
us
hour.
are
But me and some
good
faculty
enough
members
to
won't
figure
rest
life out
until
on
all
our
the
own without
students
some
here
sort of
feel
outside
safe,
help.
Not bullied.
Kate was drugged at the Vortex Club party and bullied by them until she ended up on the roof. How do you stop that?
Shut down that damn vortex
Smack
club
some
for a
kids
start.
around.
I don't mean to get riled up, but that party should have been postponed. It's extremely tasteless given what happened with Kate.
Do the Prescotts have anything to do with the Vortex Club? I mean, they don't get all their money from car washes.
No, they don't. But membership has its privileges. Especially when your father is Blackwell's biggest sponsor. This elitist nonsense has no place here.
You're right.
Yeah,
I
rise
just
up, rise
wish
up.
this could be the school that I dreamed about before I came here.
I hear you, Max. I love seeing you and Warren and all my students at your best here. But you're all too
Should have
young
seen me
to
on the
be so
second
sad.
timeline. I killed so many
But you
people.
truly give me hope.
I'm sorry, Miss Grant. I have to get going. I'll see you
At
later.
least two that I know
It's
about
always good talking to you, Max.
died
Good.
directly by
Nathan
my
is
hand.
not around.
Not to mention poor
I should go back to Chloe. How would you like a partner for a quick photo op?
Selfie. Nope, guess not. Never mind.
That's so ironic that Warren asked Max to the dragon.
Brooke doesn't look
that's not
happy that I'm
ironic.
going ape with Warren.
Haven't you ever heard the song?
Hey, Brooke. How are you?
I'm here as usual. By the way, thanks for helping Kate down. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I might feel better taking your drone for a quick flight.
Miss Grant finally gave up and let me fly her again.
Wait, did Max
But
create
you're
the
going
darkest
to the drive-in
timeline?
with Warren, so you don't have time to fly my drone.
This is the darkest
Really?
timeline?
I can't fly your drone because I'm going to see ape movies with Warren?
You are perceptive, Max. Now, excuse me. My drone needs me.
That is the actual irony of the whole situation, is the other timeline, even though she thought it was the dark one, was the better one because she freely killed people. Turns out that all we needed for a better life was for her to just go around and start killing people.
Talk to you later, Max.
Excuse me, there were like 3 other dialogue options that you didn't let me have. Because I had the audacity to ask about your cool drone. You jerk. I just wanted to borrow it to take a selfie with a squirrel. The cairn. What other game
One
did I
photo.
play that had a cairn in it?
For posterity.
I don't remember. There was a game I played that had cairns in it, and I think the cairns give you health. I'd never even heard the reference or the term cairn before I played that game. And now it's everywhere. Look, it's here. It's there. It's everywhere. Where Chloe?
Principal Wells was so loaded. when I
He
met
sure
here.
was.
Nope,
Oh.
I don't want to go there.
It was so trashed. You should have gone back in time and killed him for being so drunk. You've killed people for less. You killed a guy for wanting to go to the supermarket and buy groceries. You sick creep. Where am I going then? Because there's no place left.
Good to see you out and about, Max.
We just talked, lady. Gosh, get off my back. Oh, duh. She's standing right in the middle of the entire place I was just at.
Coast is clear. It would be so cool if you and me were going to school here together.
Yeah, we could like go
now
hang
you can
out
have
and
Mr.
stuff.
Jefferson all to yourself.
Ah, you suck. Now let's get into Blackwell Ninja mode.
Blackwell, huh? That's a horrible name for a school. Blackwell.
So lame, they don't have co-ed dorms here.
Yes, because I want Nathan Prescott in the room next door.
Good point.
Wait here.
My college had co-ed
Give me the
dorms.
signal if Nathan or anybody shows up.
I won't let you down, Batmax.
Now I just have to find Nathan's room.
I didn't live on the dorm. I had no interest in that whatsoever.
Of course. That's why no shits were given. Evan rolls.
Vortex Club sucks ass. Love Evan. Blah. Supermax, in case you still need it, Nathan's room number is 111. Kate, you were so awesome. I love that you bring out the rebel in me. You already are a rebel. Trust me. Always, and please, please be careful. Promise. Of course, I'll keep you posted. I know you will. Emoji. What a riveting conversation.
So, room 111 is the magic number.
And that's the magic number. Why is... I was going to say, why is 111 the only room marked on here? But it's not. Wells is drunk right now. Principal Wells is drunk right now.
Who would steal cat pics?
On September 15th, my backpack with all my school books and my new tablet was taken from the cafeteria. I don't care about the school books, but my tablet has a large picture file of my late cats. So I will pay a cash reward, no questions asked. Please, these cats were my best friends. Apparently, of all the classes he takes, English grammar is not
We
one
have
of
one
them.
more meeting left.
So casual gamers, your time is over. Join Gamer Guys. Every week we play and analyze a new game. From Call of Duty to World of Warcraft. I love these guys. Where do I sign up? From strategy to shooters. Game on. Fridays, Wexler Media Center, 7 p.m. I want to go. I want to be in a group like that. I do too, man.
Oh, why, hello, Trevor. And Dana.
Skateboarding is not a crime, bro.
Even after Kate,
Can I has art?
nobody here learned anything
Excuse
about
me.
bullying.
Excuse me?
Even after Kate, nobody here learned anything about bullying.
It's quite a graphic picture you put on someone's board there.
Sharks. At least nobody messed with the Kate portrait.
Why did someone draw a picture of Jonah Hill and then cross his eyes out? That doesn't make any sense.
Zach or Logan? Who knows? Bro's got a bro.
Bigfoot's got big balls. I'll,
This can only be Nathan's room.
Prescott's ruled this down. I can't imagine why you would think it would be Nathan's
Hello,
room.
Warren's room. Hawking and him make a good team.
There is no unique picture of reality.
Poor Warren.
Beta fag alert.
This is the work of Nathan. He's so lucky I'm a pacifist.
Don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I did, because they tricked me into reading it.
Looks like one of the jocks
Sorry,
did
Kate.
care about Kate.
How do you know a jock wrote that? Oh, because it's on the
Oh,
jock's
you
board.
big
Gotcha. Discover Oregon's biggest secret. What? Excuse me? I hope he's in here so I can bust his head. Because I'm the Dusk Knight. He's not in here though because he's suspended. Haha. Pacifist who murders, that's interesting. Hey. We all have our lives to live.
Now I need to find Nathan's phone. Or anything with clues.
This room is very unsettling. It's like the creepiest projection ever, playing 24/7 in his room even when he's not there. Max, now that David's not here, I need Chloe to step up and stop acting out so much, but that won't happen if you and her are getting mixed up in illegal crap like breaking into Blackwell at night. She knows that I'm breaking in someplace. She sensed it. She sent me a text right at the moment that I broke in. I know it happened, so don't bother to defend or explain. I hope you would get her back on the right track, but it looks like she's getting stuck again. You could be such a good influence on her. Unless you both want to play bad, but she can't keep blaming David. I'm sorry, Joyce, even I got into shenanigans, but I'm trying to be a good influence on Chloe. I know, Max, I forget you're still teenage adults. I mean, I took her gun. I didn't shoot somebody that she asked me to shoot. What more do you want me to do? I'm only one person. There's only so many
monochrome
good
camera
decisions
is
I can make in one
brand
day.
new and cost about $6,000. Bastard.
Bastard, how dare you have a better camera than me?
I thought Victoria had the photo bling, but once again, the Prescotts rule.
You people with money, you make me sick.
That's so cute and ironic. I can't believe Nathan still has it around.
The best son in the world. Why is everybody throwing around the word ironic all of a sudden? I don't know if you guys really know what that word means.
I don't think one book can guide the Prescotts.
Rage on. A book about what to do with your prepubescent boners.
Maybe this is the only soothing thing Nathan ever hears. That is so Chloe.
Yeah, so we need to talk. I'm going to tell everybody what you did, and you're going to pay Mother Pucker. You can't convince me that said anything other than Mother Pucker.
I
'Cause it
really
totally did.
hope they were all consenting models.
Oh, creepy, creepy, creepy. This room is super creepy. I don't like it. It's creepy. Let's listen to what kind of creepy ass music he listens to.
Whale songs?
Oh, it was whale songs. Yeah, we already did that.
Maybe this is the only soothing thing Nathan ever hears.
Already did that. I forgot already.
That must be the lamp Chloe broke when Nathan drugged her.
Yeah, evidence. Take it to the cops.
That looks like a totally fun show. Even Nathan has a light side.
And I have
Yes,
a dark side.
I would be cool with having this high-tech projector.
Or a dusk side. She honestly just comes off as being super jealous of the fact that Nathan's family's rich. Like,
Welcome
sometimes
to the
that's the only
void
thing that comes out of her mouth is like, oh, how dare
He
you
has
have a better
everything
camera
in
than
here
me.
except These films all have a dark pattern. Nathan likes his tortured subjects way too much.
Is that a person with a dog head? What the heck is going on here?
Holy shit. That's the gun Nathan used on Chloe. A gift from...
It's an owner's manual. He is a safe and courteous, conscientious gun owner.
I'd cry too if I had him for a father and had to wear that suit.
You don't even know the guy's dad. How can you make judgments like that?
Let's see what Nathan hides in here.
Oh, the projector is projecting his computer. That's awfully weird.
Nathan is way into this party. Bad sign.
Hey, gorgeous, let me know what you're wearing to the Vortex this week so I can wear something just as stylish and inexpensive. I'm psyched about going, and I'm picking up some serious party favors. I even told my dad to keep the pigs away from Blackwell so we can get wrecked without hassle. If we're going to have an end of the world theme, then let's do it fucking on point, bro.
Bastard. Now
Let's
I
watch
remember
it.
why I hate you.
Oh, we can't
And why
watch it.
Kate will get justice.
We need to know the content of the video just to get a sense of how important it really is.
Oh man.
We're standing up for
Sean
Kate about this
Prescott
video,
might
but
be
we don't know
Nathan's
what's
real
on it. Like,
problem.
it could just not be a big deal at all. She's like overreacting. I want to watch it, by the way. Sean Prescott to Nathan Prescott. Nate, I know this has been a stressful week, and your mother and I are here to talk if need be. Just make an appointment anytime. Your mother wants Dr. Bill to come out after his book tour, but for now, let's stick to your prescriptions. I need you calm and quiet while Pan Estates is being developed. I know being a Prescott is a burden, and I'll guide you into this room step by step as did my father. It was hard for me when my dad opened my eyes to our destiny, but you'll thank me someday. Don't worry about Blackwell. The shithole town's going to get an NML along with a fresh brand. I want you to be ready to take over when the moment's right. Don't fuck it up. Your father. Oh, those are loving words from a father to his son. Is his father creating a tornado?
Too bad Nathan isn't more like his sister. She sounds awesome. And far away.
Christine Tudo Bam from Brazil, little brother. It's been too long since I've heard from you, so please let me know what's going on in your exciting scholastic life at Blackwell. I bragged to all my coworkers in the Peace Corps that my talented bro Nate got a full scholarship to one of the best art schools in the world. Even though I can't always check my mail or phone, please, please, please send me some new photos of campus so I can live vicariously through your lens. I miss you and your pictures. Yes, Mother told me you've been in trouble and Father has been on your ass, but you have to either ignore him or stand up to him. You know I love Dad, Nate, but I'm also in a jungle halfway across the world because of him. He's a bully who inherited power, not wisdom, and the only way to win against one is to fight back. Don't let him change you into one just for the family legacy. End of lecture. You're at school, so I just wanted to make you feel at home. Back to the mangrove, sending out good thoughts. Better write back or I'll have a Jaguar shipped to your dorm.
Yes, Nathan sure needs diet pills. This is strong stuff.
Extreme diet suppressant available online without a prescription for $250.
Wow.
From Bill
Kiss ass
Boutique.
much, Principal Wells.
Bill Boutique. Nathan, I'd like to apologize for the recent accusation. Your name and record speaks for itself. Sometimes students, your name, yeah. Sometimes students will use that to make their own name at Blackwell. I know your father was upset while I have assured him that you would never bring a weapon to school. I don't want you distracted from school, and I'm certain this matter will be settled by the end of the week. If you have any questions, you know I'm always available to talk. So did nobody go into his room and, like, at least have a cursory glance around his room to see if there's any evidence of a gun? Because they would have seen the manual for his gun just laying out in the middle of his room. Just saying. If anybody did even a modicum of their job.
Oh man, that dickhead stole one of my selfies.
That's extremely creepy. Why would he do that? Why would he do such a thing? Maybe he's secretly in love with you?
I don't think this prescription has helped, Nathan. What the hell are all those marks on the floor?
Creepy? Me don't want to know? Casting couch?
Let's find out what you're hiding. Oh yes, little phone. You are mine now.
Little phone.
Now I have Nathan's phone, so I can show it to Chloe.
I'm the best.
Well, before Nathan comes back.
I was actually expecting Nathan to be right there. Twist. Why is there toilet paper all over the hallway? Sit and shit. Dorm think tank. Welcome to Black Smell. Bukowski rules. Free glory. Oh, well, that's pleasant. That's pleasant. Thank you. I hate having to pay for them.
Max, hurry up and find Nathan's room.
I just came out of Nathan's room, game. Shut up.
Damn, Max, you're finally back. I got worried. So, what did you find?
All kinds of
His
stuff
room
that you
was
don't want to
clean
know.
and creepy. Check this out.
Check it out. Now check it
Boom,
out.
Nathan. We got you by the balls, fucker.
Oh, wow, that got intense quickly. What are you doing here? You're expelled.
What are you doing in my dorm?
What are you doing in your dorm?
You're such a nosy bitch, Max.
Stop right there, Nathan.
Make me, ho.
Punch him. Kick him in the balls.
Max, I got this.
Why's he got a scratch mark on his face?
Get the fuck out of my face.
Oh, he learned from the time somebody did that to him.
You are so fucking dead.
It's like, did you know it turns out a headbutt
Get off me, bro.
will take anybody out with one hit? Stay out of it. Stop Warren. Why does it always give me really awkward decisions at the worst time? Stop Warren. I mean, he doesn't deserve to be killed.
Warren, stop it. Come on.
Oh, my head. Why are you
like,
looking at me like
you
that,
might wanna
huh?
pick the gun up,
you,
dude?
And you're all dead.
Oh,
Let's
thank
go. Now.
Plus, my dad is on his way. You're all fucked. He owns you.
you. Run. We have his phone.
Even if Nathan definitely deserved a beating, we should try to be
we
better
should try
than
to be
that.
better than that. For sure, for sure. Nathan pulled a gun on him. I know, but still, you don't
That was
kick someone's
intense.
head in. You could have killed him.
Warren,
Brain damage.
thank you
We should have
so
at least
much.
picked the gun up,
what?
though, and then brought it
For
to the
headbutting
office
Nathan
and been like,
Prescott.
hey, here's
That was
Nathan's gun
awesome.
that you said you didn't
I
have, by
don't
the way.
know. I almost went crazy there.
Can't really say no to three
Like Nathan.
You're not
eyewitnesses that
Good to
saw it
know.
happen.
So where are you going? I better stick with you guys. Just in case you need me to get my Hulk on again. Or should I call the cops on
Gave
Nathan?
himself a
No
second
police.
black eye.
Not yet.
Why is there a picture of Bruce Willis in the middle
so
of campus?
maybe you better.
Warren, me and Max have to do this on our own. No offense.
It's cool.
Looks like Bruce Willis.
Whatever I can do to help.
That would have been
What
the
you
thing to
can
do.
do is
Yeah,
find
yeah,
out
yeah. Pick the gun up,
anything you can
point it
about
at him, be
Nathan's
like, you feel big now, sucker?
I'm on it. Between the snow and eclipse, I'm assuming the apocalypse is around the corner.
Shoot him and then just say that it was
thank you.
supposed to be a blank and you didn't know any better?
Seriously. I'll call you later.
You better. I'm feeling pretty alpha now.
Yes.
Oh, hell.
You are.
Hell. Or you're not alpha. Oh, you're so not. You're a beta. You're a beta.
Man, that guy is so fucking in love with you.
He really is.
I know.
I'm telling you,
He
that's
really
Bruce
did give a
Willis. You can't tell me
serious
it's
beat down
not.
to Nathan.
It was a little scary to watch him do that.
Now let's make a date with Frank.
Will he even answer you?
Frank always answers when he wants money. Like I said, Frank wants to see me right now.
Let's not keep him waiting.
But we don't have money, so seems like we're setting ourselves up for a really, really bad situation. Oh, you can pay him in whale blubber. I hear that takes a high price on the black market. And look, it's a smorgasbord of it. You can get as much as you want.
God, I hate seeing those poor whales like that.
Me too. I just think of their families in the ocean out there looking for them. Well, that asshole's gonna help us find Rachel. You know what would be
Illuminati
great?
logo on
If I
the
still
back
had
of
a
her
gun.
truck.
Yes, the chance for gunplay would just about even the odds here.
Frank would scare better. He's a pussy. Besides, if I take him out, you can just rewind.
Chloe, do
Let me
not
shoot him
count
over and
on my
over and over
rewind.
again.
Seriously.
Just keep
After
rewinding
Kate,
and
I
letting him
feel
get
like
shot.
Every time I do, it might be the last.
There's no way we could have guessed this is what would happen to us when we grew up.
I'm looking forward to the day when we can just go on a road trip to Portland.
Fuck yeah. You, me, and Rachel.
What a weird
Absolutely.
dream.
So let's play this cool, okay? Just talk to Frank so we can get that code for the book from him. That's all.
Got it.
Other people want to go to Florida, other people want to go to California, some people want to go to Belize or Italy. Portland, Oregon. Where I want to end up at the end of my life. That is my goal. Cool story. Says so right on her bag. Hey, yeah, you go take care of that. I'm gonna go over here and read stuff.
The forest seemed quiet. No sign of life. Or deer.
Look how big that whale is. It's as big as a whale.
There might not be any Pan Estates by Saturday.
Thanks to the local industry, the shores of Arcadia Bay are now unfit for fish, birds, and even whales. It's time to stop the Pan Estates development that is leading to the destruction of jobs, lives, and resources. Join the peaceful protest at the Pan Estate headquarters. Media and family welcome. Noon Saturday, October 12th. Man, chat, bot, you're spamming my stuff awfully frequently.
This is where my nightmare started.
Lighthouse?
How can all of this not be connected to a major storm?
What would make you assume it is? Like, it's just whales beached on the beach. It happens. Sometimes they get lost. First one beaches themselves, the other ones are like, oh man, that guy knows where he's going. Let's follow him. Guys didn't even attempt to push them back in. Maybe you're the bad guys. You ever think of that? What do they even do with whales that get washed up on the shore? They just let them rot there?
How can all of this not be connected to a major storm?
Why is there
It
crime scene
blows
tape in
my
there?
mind that I was just here with Chloe in an alternate reality. Good thing there are no actual cops around to bust us.
What's the worst thing that someone's gonna go do is go up to the dead whale and like cut out part of its body for meat, opposed to it
Behold,
just rotting?
Frank's beer garden.
Seems like the better solution. Just let them rot and go to waste. Yeah, that seems really
Take the
smart thinking.
trash out sometime, dude.
He did. It's out. What do you want?
This is where Frank ponders his existence and gets drunk.
Judgy. Very judgy. You've never drank, huh? You never had a little shot of it?
I don't think Frank listened to my cleaning advice. It's not funny anyway.
Couldn't even see it.
Can't see inside with this shit blocking the view.
Hey, his dog's still alive. Yay, we
fresh
did that.
meat.
We did that.
So Pompidou must be okay. Good doggy.
We saved Pompidou.
Chloe looks ready to rumble.
It's like in one timeline we kill everything we touch, and the other timeline everything lives. Everything lives, but life is so much shitty.
Oh, look.
That's
No wonder
irony.
Twins.
That's irony.
You should have come alone.
She's my partner.
I don't recall
Yeah,
that line
bodyguard.
in the song, though.
So let's get to business. Where's my fucking money?
Excuse me, that's not the money we were
I
going to
don't
give
have the
you.
money.
We were going to give you
Yet.
the regular money.
Oh, really? Then why did you text me that you did?
Because I wanted to tell you in person.
Oh, I'm truly touched, Chloe. Now, why are you losers really here?
For this.
We just want to ask you some questions.
Attack!
You have some serious lady balls. No.
Okay, well, have a good day.
Jesus, okay. Okay.
They gave him the silent
But I'm
treatment,
not
and it
getting
worked
you high.
immediately.
Frank, we're not here to get high.
No, you don't look like the type. Not like Chloe here. So what do you
Hardy
Boys
Boys, I
want?
love the Hardy Boys.
Just
That
the
was my
names
favorite
of
series of books
some
when I
of
was
your
growing up.
clients.
At least she's not a dog murderer. That is
Zal.
true.
Oh, well, why didn't
Not
you
in
just
this
tell me?
timeline, anyway.
How about I just give you the keys to my RV while I'm at it?
Would you? Like, please? Hit him with the...
You already did.
I'm fucking mental. I lost my keys, but I changed the lock. You better goddamn not be snooping around here.
She hit him
no,
with
I'm
it.
not.
She hit him with it.
Oh, Christ, I hate you, Blackwell. Shit.
Well, this
You
didn't go the way I
expect
wanted it to.
everything for free. You're not getting any handouts from me. I work for a living, you understand?
Yes, Frank. Without those Blackwell shits as customers, you wouldn't have any work at all. Dude, you're a drug dealer.
You snobby.
To think hitting him with a
Don't
burn
come
made
into
this
my home and
conversation go
judge
downhill
me.
quickly.
That's why I go to church. And you want something from me?
You go
How
to
about
church?
a blade up the ass, huh?
Calm down, Frank. Let's just talk.
Seems like a really weird combination of thoughts in that one paragraph of conversation we just had. I go to church. You want to blade up the ass, and then I'm going to pull my gun on you while we're at it. Excuse me. What church do you go to? I guess that was a game over. Pompidou, I knew I should have killed that stupid dog when I had the chance. Alright, let's try this conversation again. It seemed to be going so well until I told the guy that I stole his keys.
Listen,
He didn't really
Chloe,
like that.
I can tell you for a fact that this will not go well.
Max, I should have known you would be kind and rewind. So tell
I
me
get the
exactly what I
reference.
need to do here.
Blockbuster. Been there, done that. Watch your mouth.
Please watch your mouth. You have no social skills here, and you will piss off Frank immediately.
You kind of love this,
Fair
don't
enough.
you?
I mean, I kind of have
Fine,
no social
I'll
skills ever,
try
so
being like you for a change.
not even in this particular
how you used to
situation,
be.
just in general. Hello. I did not steal your keys.
Oh, look.
Oh, we're already off to a better start. Look at that.
You should have come alone.
She's my partner.
Yeah,
I never agreed to that.
bodyguard. So let's get to business. Where's my fucking money?
We don't have.
I don't have the money. Yet.
Oh, really? Then why did you text me that you did?
Because I wanted to tell you in person.
Yeah, this is going
I'm
well. This is
truly
going well.
touched,
Yeah.
Chloe. Now, why are you losers really here?
Hit him with the
We
silent
just want
treatment.
to ask you some questions.
He'll give you everything you want.
You have some serious lady balls. No.
Don't say anything.
Jesus, okay.
My God, it worked.
Okay. But I'm not getting
His,
you high.
his weakness is clearly the silent treatment. No fight, no weapons, close the door. No fight, no weapons, close the door. Close the door.
Frank, your dog is kind of scary. Could you please close the RV door?
Before he eats my
You
friend.
aim your gun at me, but you're scared of my dog. That figures.
We did save it. You would never understand what that means, but trust me, we saved it. Thank you, sir. Now my friend will not die and get eaten alive. And now attack him. Hit him with the
Okay,
I stole
there,
your
you're
keys.
safe. Now, what do you want?
Just the names of some of your clients.
Oh, is that all? Oh, well, why didn't you just tell me? How about I just give you the keys to my RV while I'm at it?
Hit him with the you already did, because now his dog can't attack us. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. Help or else. I don't really feel like I have the proper leverage for that kind of statement.
Listen, Frank. I'm sorry to be such a nuisance, but this is important.
Yeah, everything's important these days. But I can tell you're not bullshitting me.
There's no time for that, Frank. I just need a little
There's
bit
no
of
time
information.
for your inquisitions.
Yeah, well, it always starts with just a little. And Chloe here knows all about that, don't you?
Come on, Frank. This isn't
You're
about
blaming
me now.
me about
Yeah,
being
right,
honest.
okay. Both of you are giving me a headache. No deal.
Frank, we didn't come here to fight.
What did I do wrong
This
this
is so
time?
much bigger than us.
Oh, yeah, you didn't come here to fight. A day after you
Oh,
pulled
here
a
it goes
fucking
again.
gun on me.
I am so sorry about that. It might be the dumbest thing I've ever done.
But in my
And I've done a lot of
my defense, I
dumb
didn't
things
shoot you.
this
I just pulled it on you.
Finally, I believe you.
You could be dead right
But
now.
don't ever aim
Like
a
so
gun
many other
at
people.
anybody unless you intend to kill. Although you don't look like you could kill a bug.
I try not to. And I never would have pulled the trigger. I was just...
Dude, she was scared, all right? You pulled your blade on me. We were all freaked out.
She's like,
now
just
we're
be
all
thankful
cool.
you're not in the other
Please?
timeline right now, or
Okay,
I'd kill you.
We're cool for now. But my dog isn't. And if you try any shit, he will bite your head off. He's done it before.
We're only here to talk. I wouldn't mess with your dog.
Shit, you wouldn't have time. You like dogs?
Why does he say it so accusatory? You like dogs? Ugh. I gave your dog a bone, dude. Trained to kill. I love dogs who are trained to kill my enemies.
Chloe and I gave your doggy a bone when we...
So we snuck into your properties.
You broke in here and let my dog out? What the fuck?
I'm very bad.
That's not what...
I'm very bad at
Seriously,
dialogue
Frank,
options
don't get
in
all
this game.
spun out. We're only here to find Rachel.
Rachel isn't in here, and I'll spin you on your ass. What the fuck are you dorks up to, huh? Trying to break into my business? This time, the price is wrong, skank.
You don't even care that I gave your dog a bone, you
Not ever
jerk.
tell me what to do.
Oh, this is familiar. Okay, well.
Chloe!
All roads
Get off
lead
of
to
me,
Rome, I guess.
Gosh, you actually shot me. I wasn't gonna
I
hurt you.
actually
This
don't mind this
fucking
result.
hurts.
Like,
It hurts.
he's not dying.
Chloe!
He's just shot
You
a little.
shot him.
He's just
I
shot a
know.
little. What's the
You're
big
both
deal?
fucking crazy. What
Just
do
a
you
little
want?
gun wound.
We just want
We've
the
all
code for
been
your
there.
account book. Now!
You're fine, whatever. Just put the goddamn gun down. You already shot me, right? There. Now leave me alone.
I mean, we
alright?
got
Just-
what we wanted,
just
right?
Get out of my
So-
life.
Do you want us to call an ambulance or...
No, thanks. You know what? I'll manage somehow without.
I feel like this isn't the best way this could have gone.
Right.
But I honestly don't feel
Let's
that bad about it. So, I mean, he wants to get rid of us. He doesn't hunt us down for the money anymore. We got the gun back. I mean, hey, you got a little gunshot wound. It's builds character.
This could have gone way worse, but Frank might be more dangerous to Chloe now. Yes, Max, you can change all this if you want.
Nah, I'm good. I like this. I like this ending, actually. It might come back to bite us later, but you know what? Whatever. At least she's not a dog murderer. She's just the person who blows out people's kneecaps with a gun. Alright, alright. I mean, we could have rewound it, but I don't know how much better it could have gone. Like, maybe nobody walks away with a gunshot wound. I mean, maybe, but you can't be sure. Like, might as well just live
Chloe,
with what we did.
Are you okay?
I feel like my decisions are going downhill sharply this
Sorry,
episode.
I just keep thinking about shooting Frank in the leg.
Please don't. You saved us. Frank is lucky. We have to keep moving forward.
I went from being like the angel of heaven who's like like
I
touching
better focus
everybody's
on this
lives
board
and making
and start
everybody
tying
better.
these clues
And then this one episode, it's like I'm destroying everything I touch. Everything's just going to hell.
Oh, God. I trapped that bird in here and it died trying to get out.
See what I mean?
Nice job, Max.
I thought I left the window open for him. He was in the hallway with me before we went downstairs and found David in the hall, and I opened the window. I'm killing everything. That's the most important thing. No dogs were murdered. Exactly, yeah. Just birds and whales and other people.
Did our plan have to include shooting Frank in the leg?
I don't think so much about it. It's water under the bridge at this point.
Chloe's on a
Oh
roll to
man,
find more
this
clues
game's
about
going downhill
Rachel now that
quick.
we're so close.
Hey, Max, see if you can put together all those Rubik's clues. Just holla if you need any info
Horrible.
while I go online to make sure we haven't missed anything.
This is going down so fast. Gather info on a character by selecting all the correct clues. For each section, there is a specific number of clues to select. This selection
Thanks to David's
apparently has
own
3.
investigation, I should be able to find out what Nathan did during the party's week.
That's a lot of stuff. How do I change what I'm looking at? Hey, there we go. The exact same way I've done it the entire game. Who knew? Who knew? Kate's pictures. Coordinates, yeah?
I hope in this case that David has good tracking skills.
She's murdering birds now? I know, right? Gosh. She has an uncanny ability to murder everything.
Does David know what's going on with Rachel, or is he just paranoid about everybody?
So I'm supposed to find 3 clues, huh?
Maybe he was trying to help Kate in his own messed up way. You need to get rid of these damn cameras, David.
I don't think that would help.
At least David was finally going after the right suspect.
That would also not help.
David really has been on Rachel's ass for a while. She should have been upset.
So let's do this. This. This.
Okay, this is just sad, Max.
Apparently that wasn't right. Okay, well, let's try again.
Looks like David was tracking somebody's car. Maybe even Nathan's. Good clue.
One good clue. Got it.
No.
Damn it.
This is not working.
Should I just select everything? Is that what you're telling me? Just try one thing at a time until the game tells me I'm right? I think that's what it's telling me. It's not saying anything when I select that one, though.
Looks like this is not relevant at all.
Apparently this one's not relevant at all. Thanks for telling me, because I thought it was very relevant personally, but okay.
I'll have to analyze these plates and coordinates to see if Nathan was under David's surveillance. Spies are us.
I didn't even select the plates, by the way. I selected the map.
Max, there's no logical link between those clues.
Is the game glitched? What is happening here? What am I supposed to be connecting the dots to?
This makes no sense, Max.
Okay, apparently I'm horrible. I'm not a very good sleuth. I never claimed to be. Coordinates are selected.
I'll have to analyze these plates and coordinates to see if Nathan was under David's surveillance.
Excuse me? I have no idea what I'm doing.
Spies are us.
Give me a hint. Please. For God's sake, I need a hint.
Hey, Max, see if you can put together all those Rubik's
That's not a hint.
clues. Just holla if you need any info while I go online
I'm
to make sure we haven't missed
Holland. This is me, Holland. The game doesn't care.
Let's look at Frank's drug deals during the week of the party.
Okay, we can do that. We can do that.
Frank's account book. But the client names are encrypted. So, what happened to Rachel after this? She dumped Frank, but I don't think he would hurt her.
Frank, that was not cool what you did, and don't blame the drugs. You actually scared me, and I thought you'd never chill out. I've never seen you act that way, and the next time will be the last. I'm a Leo, and we don't look back. I care about you, so maybe we need to break our routine. Yeah, we've already read all
Rot must
these.
stand for Rottweiler. That does fit Nathan. Rotten.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm guessing that's one, right?
There's no doubt she loved him in some way.
Hope you read this first thing in the morning. Sorry about last night. I was being a monstrous bitch and took it out on you. And poor Pompidou, there's a lot of weird shit going on in my life, and sometimes I feel like I'm never going to get out of Arcadia Bay. Thank God for you. You're one of the best things I have here, and I smile when I think of us together. Let's just drive out of here forever. No. I hate you.
Yes, the game is on.
I'm so good.
Now, talk to us, account book. Tell us
Crap.
everything.
I thought I finished it.
Let's see if I can find any deal Frank made with Nathan or the Vortex Club. Okay, Max. Remember these names and see how Nathan fits in with all this.
Stifler. Stifler was at this party? Holy cow, that must have been an awesome party.
Frank sure is keeping his customers satisfied. He could open a store.
$3,000? Loan? Gosh, what kind of money you got? You're just loaning people $3,000.
Everybody in Arcadia Bay must be high. That explains a lot.
Names everything after dogs. Greyhound.
If Frank applied this kind of detail to his life, who am I to talk? I wonder what dog name Frank would have given me. I'm getting a contact high just
Sheba.
reading this.
Shiba Inu.
2 deals with Nathan on the same day? Party supplies, no doubt.
Oh, Labrador. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I honestly have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. Labrador again, so let's select that one, I guess. No Labrador here. Stray dog. Must have been a rando. I'm not a detective. The game is assuming I can detect things. I'm going to guess the 3 pieces that all have Labrador on it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
These are all the times and places for Frank and Nathan's deals. That's it, Max.
Oh my god. The spider web just gets bigger and bigger. Okay, so we finished that one. We finished Frank's clues. Okay, cool. Cool, 1 down. Investigate. Wait, what's Nathan's clues? Okay.
I have to analyze Nathan's messages. What could help me unlock this phone? Couldn't hurt to give this pin code a whack.
1111. Make sure to change it. That's probably a good idea. Excuse me?
Oh,
do I look at it?
Got to be some good shit in his phone. I just need the code to unlock it.
Try 1111. 2222. I think I have the code game. I would love to attempt to try it.
Holy shit.
9535.
Nathan is seriously unhinged. But those numbers might be useful.
4? 4 this time? Are you crazy?
If there is a dark room, we better find it. It's a good thing
Rachel's in
Chloe
the dark
slipped all
room.
these files on her flash drive. This is the Vortex Club party where Nathan drugged Kate.
Mm-hmm.
Did he do the same thing to Rachel at another party? Oh, so busted. It's good to see the Prescotts can't cover up all their tracks.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Prescott, we regret to inform you that Nathan Prescott has disrupted various classes over the past month despite repeated warnings and leniency. Due to a crude outburst in Miss Holda's Intro to Literature class on Tuesday, Nathan was sent back to his dormitory for the day, without a proper write-up for his files. Nathan has enormous potential but also erratic behavior patterns that may need supervision beyond Blackwell's ability. The school cannot tolerate these disruptions, so we hope you will discuss this matter with Nathan to impress upon him the severity of this situation. Please see the attached files for the full reports. I want to see the attached files. Those?
Fail. Abort.
I'm so bad at this.
There's a lot of numbers in here.
Yeah. It could be his GPA 3.7.
Okay, Max. Let's blow this code up and go home.
We've moved on to step 2.
Let's start hacking.
1111.
Oops.
Dang.
Bad code.
He's not a complete moron. I was really hoping he was. 9535. 535. Nailed it.
Yeah, I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Darn it. I give up. The game didn't hand me the answer. There's no way I'll ever figure it out. 0058 maybe?
You locked it, dumbass.
Oh god. Oh, even easier. It literally did give me this number. 878-87808. 878-8-7. That is actually horrible security if this actually works. 08. It's like, oh, your pin didn't work. Please give me the number that is labeled right on your SIM card.
Okay, this is not rocket science. Write the code down or memorize it. You can do it, Max.
878-87808. I'm pretty sure that's it. Unless I'm not... 878-978. Oh, you can't read it on there because it's so blurry. 8, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8. 08. And we're in.
Booyah.
Hacksaw.
Let's find
I'm
out
pretty
what
sure that's
Nathan
not actually
Prescott has
hacking.
been trying to hide.
What up, need the G? Okay, cool. Bitch, you sold me water, asshole. Calm down, bring it to me. Bringing it. Stay away, pigs on the beach.
Yes.
No, those are whales.
This is all about Nathan trying to score for the Vortex
You
Club
home, got
party.
to party tonight. Home, on the way, load the bowl.
Nathan was jonesing hard the night of the party. He didn't have enough drugs.
Hey, I need to score ASAP. I don't make house calls, you have a car. No time, charge me double. Damn right, have cash on you. No fucking around, give me the address. I'll call to give you the exact directions. In transit, get that money
Drug
out.
dealer drama.
You up, bro? No shit, what you need? Peruvian flake, skidoo acid. Skidoo? Blue skidoo? You're paying night prices, don't make me wait. Sorry for being a dick, need more stuff. You home? Yes, don't come. Fuck off.
God, Nathan.
Why even answer?
You're out of control.
Hey, need weed, etc. Now, calm yourself, you tweaking. Soon, hook a brother up, please. Meet up beach, be cool this time.
So it was you. Now I can officially call you a psycho stalker.
Keep your smart mouth shut about everything or I'm coming for your ass. I know where you sleep.
No, Nathan. It's time for you to watch out.
Oh, that was the anonymous
Asshole.
text he was sending to people. Hey, horror, feminazis will be exterminated.
Is this
Watch
from
out.
Nathan's father? That's brutal.
Please do not contact me at work. I've told you this before, and being high is not an excuse anymore. This is a business, not just a hobby. You want me to treat you like an adult who can get things done on his own? Impress me. I'd like nothing more than to be proud of you. I'm not there yet. Oh my god. That's horrible. That's so harsh. Who says that to their kid? So this one we can't figure, like the other two I figured out pretty easy. This one's giving me some problems here. What are we supposed to be trying to figure out here? Coordinates, I'm guessing? License plate. What else?
Of course, I'm a suspect. Proving David sucks as a detective.
Sorry, not sorry. No,
Those clues are not related.
I didn't think they were. I was just testing you.
And that's all she wrote.
I have no idea how
Please
those
let
are
me find
related,
some
but apparently
clues
they
about
are.
Nathan in here.
Oh, because there were other pictures of his truck in there. Gotcha. That's creepy timing. Pussies can't fucking fight. You fuck up my dorm door, I kill your scholarship. Joke's on you. I don't have a scholarship.
I know we can snap all these pieces together.
Roger that. I'm gonna study the board and try to connect all these dots.
She's a super
Great.
sleuth.
Now, how do I find out which car is Nathan's to match the coordinates?
That's a good question. See which car has a license plate that says
Who
douche.
does this car belong to?
Got him. What's that say? Sex finder?
Wowzer. This looks like an expensive machine.
TPFTHLK. I don't know what that means. But it's expensive.
Interesting.
Twilight Zone?
Is this Nathan's car?
No, he wouldn't be a fan of the
That's
Twilight
definitely
Zone.
Chloe's car.
Town Peaks is Chloe's. Yeah.
Of course Nathan drives an SUV.
Oh, apparently Nathan
Overcompensating.
does drive a truck.
As usual.
The back left light is busted. It's this one. Nailed it.
There's Nathan dealing to the kids right out in the open.
Or where else is he supposed to do it?
Maybe I should have let Warren beat Nathan's ass down. Just this once.
Yeah. Wait, what was the tag? Sex finder. So stupid.
Yep, another car David was tracking.
Twin Peaks, no.
Huh.
No.
Who else was David tracking here? Oh, yes. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
Chloe, let's plug in these numbers and see if
I
they
did
lead
it.
to
I'm
an
a super
actual
sleuth.
address.
Yay, I just
Aye, aye,
randomly
Captain.
clicked on things
Here we
until
come,
it
Rachel.
worked. I'm so good. I wonder if that's how real detectives do it too. Sorry, I thought I was done. Thought we busted this one. Thought we
Take
busted
a
it
breath,
wide open.
Max. Go through all this data and you can find out where Nathan took Kate after the
Holy
party.
cow, there's a lot on this one. Good sleuthing. Rot Blackwell. $65. Feel like I don't need any of these.
So, this infamous party was the
Oh,
4th.
Blackwell on the 4th at 8 p.m. So that's going to be... Nope, that is not one that I can select. Never mind. Blackwell at 8 p.m. on the 4th. Nope. On the 4th. $900. Are you kidding me? On the 7th. On the 7th. On the 4th. 11 p.m. Okay, we're getting there. So I think it would be this one, right? You home on the 4th at... No, that's 5. This was 11. On the 4th at 10:24. Hey, I need to score ASAP. I don't make house calls. No time. Charge me double. Call to give you the exact directions. Yeah, that's the one. We're geniuses, man. I'm telling you.
Was Frank meeting Nathan at the junkyard?
The 4th.
That beach is like Frank's main office.
The 4th, though, is the one we're looking for?
I know Nathan wasn't looking for Bigfoot
The
in the
4th.
forest.
Why are there 3 dates on all of these? One picture can't
Somebody
exist on
is
3 different
stocking up on
dates.
gas.
10, 4, 13. 9:54 p.m.
No doubt that Nathan stays in his dorm room. So, he could be hiding clues there too. Not much out there.
10:04 at 10:56 p.m. That's it. I nailed it. She's in the barn.
Chloe, this is definitely the place.
Let me dig up some more clues here.
Find coordinates that match this barn location.
Nope.
Go. Use
Nothing,
Google
Max.
Maps
There's
satellite
nothing here.
view.
There's some shitty old barn.
Exactly.
Let's keep searching and find out who owns this haunted barn.
I'm on this. Hold on.
Look at the
Somebody
4th at
named
11 o'clock.
Harry Aaron Prescott.
His
I'm
uncle.
shocked. Should we call the police?
Yes, that's what
Fuck
you should
that.
have done like
You know
5
the
days
police are
ago.
like Nathan's private security, right?
Why are you...
That's so messed up.
As you've noticed,
Oh,
this
these
whole
kids.
town is messed up. We can't trust anybody, except each other. So we have to go out to that farmhouse by ourselves.
I was afraid you'd
Oh,
say that.
such horrible decisions.
We could call Warren since he kicked Nathan's ass.
It's just the two of us, nobody else. And I'm not scared at all.
Just
You have the power.
Two.
I feel like we're this close to finding
us.
Rachel. We have to find her, Max.
Just the two
We
of
will.
us.
But remember, my power isn't infinite.
We'll solve crime.
We still have to be careful. Do you hear, Chloe?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me? Don't call me sir. That's a misgenderification. Oh, we gotta turn around. We can't go here. Says so right on the sign. I don't really know what we're about to find. I'm not entirely sure I want to know. Game over. This is it. This is how the game ends.
I know. But we're here. Let's go find the best way in.
I'm just going to take a wild guess and say the front door, probably.
Whoa, check this out. Fresh tire tracks.
Dude, somebody was just here.
Then we
Dude.
need to get in that barn.
It's rickety old barn wood planks. I'm pretty sure you can just bust this door down.
Chloe is so damn fearless. Where does that come from?
Her guts. Warren. Worst timing possible. Thanks for pulling me off, Nathan. Talk about going ape. He deserved a beatdown, but I don't want to stoop to his level. Besides, somebody is going to kick his ass sooner than later. You're a wise grasshopper. Thanks, but I wasn't exactly the hero this town needs. You still paid your hero dues. Now we just need costumes. Speaking of, I hope you're coming to the party tonight so we can celebrate. I'll let you know. Promise. Cool, now I have to calm myself down. Send him another text saying, if you don't see me in 3 hours, come to this barn with police. But you're not going to do that because you're an idiot. You're just a big fat idiot.
Now, Why would somebody run all that electricity into an old empty barn?
Barns still need electricity? I don't know what to tell you on that one. I'm not entirely sure where the question is. I mean, there's lights at the minimum. Then there's probably equipment in there that needs some power of some sort. That was a very strange question.
These are thick tracks and definitely fresh. Nathan's SUV?
This question was asked by somebody who clearly has never been in a barn before.
Watson, we can safely assume that this ancient vehicle is not our suspect.
You never know, it looks sketchy. Squirrels? Why are the squirrels like the only animals that aren't getting affected by whatever the hell is going on? And the flies, I just heard one fly past me. Ah, yes. Very stealthy.
Chloe, I found the front door. Come on.
I don't think so, technically.
Oh, yes! Maximus rules.
God, this is way too Blair Witch. I have goosebumps.
I actually, to this day, have never watched Blair Witch. I need to.
Supermax.
I've heard it's really good. And I love the found footage movies, and I'm pretty sure that's like the original one. So for me to have not seen it is kind of funny.
A little louder, Chloe. Jeez, that is ancient.
Jackpot. Old shit.
No, look closer.
Harry Aaron Prescott and family donate new library to Arcadia Bay. Prescott Industries celebrate grand opening. The Prescotts bring bomb shelter boom to town.
Nice scrapbook. You search for more clues and I'll scope out the
It's a genius idea. Sell bomb shelters to one group of people, sell bombs to the other group of people.
Yes,
business
old
will stay
Prescott
booming
clippings.
forever.
But that can't be the only thing here. This tractor has paid its dues.
You will make income on top of income.
I guess the Prescotts were just born bastards.
1903? Who the hell keeps a letter from 1903 just laying around in an old barn? Dear Mr. Linden, I am writing in regards to your outstanding debts that you have chosen to ignore. The Prescotts may not be established business gentlemen, but we are businessmen and expect our due. We take your silence as a personal insult and thus dedicate our family name to making you pay your debt with 10% interest, plus a written apology. If these conditions are not met by the end of the day, July 24th, in the year of our Lord 1903, rest assured we will make your life a living hell. In their defense, they are just trying to get their money back from somebody who they lent money to. So why is that? Why is it? This is 1903. He's lucky they didn't just shoot him in the town center in front of everybody. That's not a. I don't think that's a very bad letter at all, given the circumstances. I think it was stern, it was direct, and it told them what they wanted. I think Max just has a little bit of judgment here.
Wow, sir. Talk about home on the range.
Oh, it used to be such a nice place.
There's no
Those good
way
old
this
1903
rusty-ass
photographs.
button will activate these ropes or pulleys.
How about you press it and see what happens? Ooh, something vibrated.
If a zombie shows up, I have my weapon.
That is no joke. Like, those could do a lot of damage. I've seen Walk Hard, the Dewey
Just
Cox
rotting
story.
wood. Huh. These hooks are used to lift haystacks. I saw them in a Friday the 13th.
They are also used to hang people in Friday the 13th.
Ah, the good old days.
Eggs, bakey, cocaine, huh? You know, just going down to the local market to pick up some cocaine, no big deal. That's hilarious. The fact that that actually was reality at some point is just hilarious. I just gotta get my daily $2 dose of cocaine. It's just mixed in there with the bread and the milk. That's funny.
Whoa. What is this?
Why was cocaine so expensive?
Totally brand new. Why?
I don't want to know anymore. I want to leave. I'm uncomfortable.
So many haystacks, so few needles.
I don't want to be here.
No, Supermax. You can't open this with your bare hands.
Rewind time until before that cover was put on. That's clearly the solution
Chloe,
here.
I found some kind of hatch, but it's locked.
Let me
Use
know.
this?
Pretty sure this old pitchfork won't open a padlock.
What do you mean?
Try again, Max.
What do you mean it can't open a padlock? That's not gonna do any better. You did nothing. You solved nothing. You accomplished absolutely nothing.
There's no way this rusty-ass button will activate these ropes or pulleys.
Again, I implore you to try.
Sean Prescott.
Oh yeah, climb, 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 yeah.
Chloe, can you give me a hand?
She's like, nope. Sorry. Busy.
Sidekick at your service.
Busy doing absolutely nothing over here in the corner.
Hop, up and away, Supermax.
I dig having minions.
That's such a rude thing to say about somebody. Oh gosh, that's horrible. That's gonna come down on your head. Or not if you're smart enough to move out of the way first. Okay, you got me.
That looks sturdy enough to stand on.
Minions like Gru. Those movies are actually kind of funny. Just pull it. Don't even look. Don't even think first. Just act.
Nope. I can't pull this rope without tearing my flesh off.
Well, you know,
I need to
sometimes
hook this up to something heavier.
things require sacrifice, and this particular situation is more important than your flesh. Owl? I want the owl. Oh, it's a real owl. I thought it was like a owl toy or something. Hello, Mr. Owl.
Good evening, Doctor Who.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
You should be. That was horrible. Wait, what'd she say? We need something to help pull that rope, but we have nothing up here. Do we have to go back down? You're gonna make me go all the way back down again?
Here's the other end of the rope.
Yep, that is the other end of the rope. Got that right. Do not tell me what not to do. How about that? You ever think of that? You ever think of minding your own damn business? Huh? How'd that one strike you? Alright, we gotta find something to help us pull this rope, so we don't apparently tear our flesh off. What could possibly help us pull a rope without tearing our flesh off? Gloves? Are there gloves? Chloe, have you found a pair of gloves? Tractor? The tractor could do it. Pliers. Oh, how did I miss these last time?
Damn, those pliers are fossilized.
Yep.
I need
That'll
something
work.
strong to smash this padlock. Even Harry Aaron Prescott was into selfies.
I think back then they were called portraits. I don't think that quite qualifies as a selfie. But, I mean, you're not too wrong, I guess. I'll give it to you. Wait, isn't that where I just came from? Yes. I gotta find gloves or something. There's no gloves in the haystack. She said if I pull the rope, it's going to tear my flesh off. What if...
Scope out the perimeter, Max. There has to be more here than this crate.
I know, I'm trying. Give me a break. Only one person. Trying to find some... Trying to find some gloves. No, we can't undo that. Oh, wait. Tracks. Oh, wait. Crate. Oh, wait. These are all things we already did. Hey, give me gloves now. I demand it, minion. Didn't work. Let's go look outside, see if there's gloves someplace. I mean, it's clearly a used barn. Like, people do work here. So there should be some sort of work gloves somewhere. Like, who actually takes their gloves with them when they're done working? What kind of crazy person would do that? No gloves. We're screwed. We just got the bad ending. I'm just gonna leave.
Nope, I don't want to go there.
She's like, what the hell are you doing? We could potentially have a best friend stuck underneath the door inside this barn, and you're just gonna leave? You're just gonna walk away? What am I supposed to be doing here? I'm so confused. There's gotta be gloves someplace. Like, that's what the game is implying, is that we need to find a pair of gloves. Nothing. No gloves anywhere. It's a gloveless world. This is the wrong timeline. Gloves
Let's go
don't
back to
exist.
perimeter, Max. There has to be more here than this crate.
Alright, let's go back up here. Maybe I missed something. In the wrong timeline where gloves don't exist and nobody dies. It's a horrible, horrible life. Look and climb. That's what we need to do.
Please be careful up there, Max.
I can dance up here. Owl. Maybe the owl is the solution? Owl, go pull that rope for me. Ah, you're worthless. You're a worthless owl. Should have known. Shut up. Don't you hoo at me.
Here's the other end of the rope.
Is the game trying to tell me I'm supposed to rewind time? Because we haven't done that for a while. What did that do? Nothing. Pitchfork, yeah, we know. We know.
Boring. Boring.
What was...
I have to get through this monster padlock first.
I confused.
Ah, the good old
Yeah,
days.
the shopping list with the cocaine isn't going to help here, Max. There's got to be...
So many haystacks.
There's got to be gloves somewhere, right? Like, her whole complaint is that we can't pull the rope with our bare hands. We're going to find something to cover our hands. I know that it had, like, 2 little rewind tokens. Like, there were 2 spots that we could rewind to. One's here, which I'm not entirely sure what that changed. And one's way back here. I'm not a good puzzler, guys. No matter what anybody told you, I'm not a very good puzzler. Nope, that's still padlocked. I'm trying to reset the rope. See if maybe that does something. Okay. I think we're rewinding way too far. Let's rewind back before anything happened. There we go, that works. So what if we go up there now?
Chloe!
Yeah. Holy cow. They move so fast. And then we try to untie this? Is that gonna do anything?
Here's the other end of the rope.
No, sure isn't. Alright, well. Glad we used all that time. Yeah, I think I know. I think I got it. No, don't. No. You're going the wrong way. I wanted to go down. Yep. Thank you. Keep going downward. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna try this. So we gotta rewind again. Bear with me. There we go. Okay, that should be good. If what I'm doing is even anywhere near correct. So attach that. Fast forward yourself, you move too slow. No, don't rewind. Climb. I don't know if this is actually going to do anything, so I have no idea what I'm trying to accomplish here, but it's the only thing I could think of. To think we're gonna get stuck in a silly puzzle in a silly game. I don't think this is gonna work. I don't know why I think this is gonna do something, but it's the only thing I can think of that we haven't tried. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. Get your ass back up here. I'm a genius. Holy cow, I wonder if I'm the only person who got stumped by that. Please tell me no.
So that didn't work at all.
I take it back, I'm not a genius. Hold on, it's a work in progress. I'm a genius in progress. Okay, I get it. This is what I intended to do, but I thought she was going to attach it when I pulled the motor. There we go. Okay, now I'm a genius. Now we're geniusing things up. There we go. Didn't realize I had to tell the game exactly what to do step by step. I figured it could figure something out on its own.
Max Guyver strikes again.
Max Guyver is a horrible name. Nobody would ever name themselves Max Guyver. Alright, let's go see what bodies are under here. So clearly that's what this game has been implying all along, so let's just open it up, find all the dead bodies.
Damn,
all of the
this is heavy.
Folders lined up on the bookshelf with all of the victims' names on the binder.
What is this?
Jackpot.
No, I don't know if it's necessarily
Do
a
I
jackpot.
need to say how weird this is?
He just did. Who built this kind of
A
place?
psychopath. A sociopath.
Prescott,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. This game was so lighthearted for the first 3 episodes. What the hell happened? It's like, oh my god, this episode turned so dark so many times. And I guess technically it was
bunker
never
is
really
so
that lighthearted.
surreal.
It just wasn't this dark.
This is too heavy to break, so I'll need a code.
Yeah, frickin' Prescotts with their codes.
First a padlock, then a digicode? Someone really doesn't want visitors.
Just guess? I mean, there can only be how many combinations with 3 digits, right? We can just go all day.
You can do it, Max.
Well, 2, 4, and 5 are clearly the buttons that are pushed the most.
Wrong code. Oh, no, it didn't work. You locked it.
Shit.
dumbass.
My bad. My bad.
Some numbers look faded, so I just have to get
5,
lucky.
2, 4.
Oops.
Damn it.
Bad code.
Ah, I'm a genius.
Oh, yes! I thought that only worked in the movies.
Well, if you had a thermal reader, you could actually look at the buttons and see which ones were
Open
hotter from the
sesame.
last time someone touched them. But only if somebody had touched them within some recent enough time that they'd still have heat on them.
Stocked
So
and ready
honestly,
for the apocalypse.
doesn't make any sense at all.
This must have cost a fortune.
Forget everything I just said.
Come on.
In this context, none of it was helpful.
Now, what the hell is this? Water supplies.
Water? What
It's
a
like
monster!
David's garage bunker.
He's keeping water in here.
More survivalist supplies.
Ew, you eat cereal with water, you sick,
Everything's
disgusting
sketchy as
freak.
fuck. Nothing about Rachel here.
Look at these cans. David must shop at the same store.
You sick, twisted fuck. You eat your cereal with water. My god.
This says it all about Nathan. He needs help.
Dear Mr. Prescott, as Nathan's primary psychiatrist for over 5 years, I feel that I should stop seeing her, so why would you need a psychiatrist for 5 years? I feel that I should stop seeing your son as you have disregarded my rather dire and immediate suggestion for his and others' well-being. I guess a psychiatrist for 5 years wouldn't be that big of a deal. Like, maybe it's therapeutic, you just keep going and see him. You know well the extent of Nathan's challenges, but I feel that you refuse to acknowledge the role you play in his mental health. If I do not have your support, I cannot treat Nathan. It's as simple as that. I fear he is becoming even more disconnected from reality, even if he acts in a personable manner. You have ignored my request for a consultation with you and your wife, so I have to assume you are no longer interested in my services. Regardless, I care about Nathan and I believe he needs serious help. If you would like to talk about this matter, I'm always available. Best, Dr. Jacoby. Dr. Jacoby, I like that name.
I hate this place.
Duct tape in a bunker is always a bad sign.
Nobody else is freaked out about the cereal that has water. No, I'm the only one. Okay.
I guess Nathan needs the most expensive printer in the world.
Ew, creepy picture. That's a gigantic printer, dude.
That son of a bitch.
What's it say? Howard Rourke Construction Stormbreaker Bunker full estimate 1.35 million dollars. That's what I was trying to say. It's a lot of money. Doesn't hit you as hard when you read it wrong.
Talk about tortured.
It's a blobcat? A blobcat. I'm actually legitimately surprised there's no bodies down here. Thought that's what this was all leading up to. The folders! So creepy, man. If just seeing that in someone's house would just be like,
Come on.
what the hell
let's
is
see
this?
What this shit is all about.
Why does he have a collection of folders with people's names on them?
Okay. A binder marked Victoria, but it's empty.
Look, the next one
Clearly
says
hasn't
Kate.
moved on to that victim yet.
Oh no, Kate. No.
Gosh, she killed that bastard back there.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims. Victoria has to be next. Nathan must be planning to dose her tonight at the Vortex Club party.
Rachel. This can't be real. These are all posed shots, right? Right?
Chloe, look at her face. She's out of it.
Maybe Nathan paid her a shitload of cash to do this. She probably would have.
I don't think so. Why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where?
The junkyard. Max, we have to find that spot now. Then we can see what he did. There's no way she's dead. No way. She posed for those pictures, Max. I know it. Please, let's go.
I don't know why, but I was actually very hopeful that nobody was dead and he was just a skeever who followed people and like spied on them for no reason.
Rachel.
And even after we found this little bunker, I was like, oh, it's not that creepy. This is just where he goes to like make his really sketchy, nasty art.
Evil.
But now I'm like really freaking sketched out. Like this
Kate
is
looks so doped up. She has no idea she's being posed.
That's disgusting.
At least Kate was asleep through all this bullshit.
Ugh.
This picture is framed different. Rachel is awake and fucking furious. Rachel is passed out and she has something in her mouth. One half of this shot is so staged. I can't believe it's real.
Is that him laying with her? Gross.
Oh yeah, school suspension is a deal breaker in the Prescott family.
Dear Nathan, Principal Wells has informed me that you have been suspended due to some suspect Vortex Club activity on your part. Never mind that, I just want you to know what kind of shame you've once again brought on this family. I've given you everything you've ever wanted, including Blackwell Academy, among other things we shall not mention. But nothing is ever enough for you. You're still my son, and I want us to fulfill our destiny. That day is coming sooner than you think, so be prepared to step into that responsibility. This is my final warning. What the hell is he on about? He says some really cryptic, creepy stuff. The entire family is obviously a bunch of sketchy people.
I've never seen so much pricey equipment before. So who's using this fancy tripod?
Like, honestly, if it wasn't for those pictures in that file cabinet filled with named binders, like this bunker honestly wouldn't creep me out that much because it's just like a dark room. It's like a dark room where you do your, pictures and you develop them. And like, that's not that off-putting. It's just once you open those binders, it's like, oh god, that really changed the tone of
These
everything.
newspapers are all about Rachel and Kate.
Somebody likes their whiskey.
That's why, like, I was still hopeful this wasn't going to get, like, dark, twisted, and disgusting, but obviously, the game had other plans.
This must be the
Staging
crap
room?
that Nathan gets from
Yeah.
Frank. Needles. Gross. That's an original signed illustration. Fits perfect in here.
Ugh. I don't like this place. I'm out of here. I said I'm out of here? No, don't rewind. Run. Apparently the run button's not working here. Ooh, creepy. Oh. I'm starting to think she probably is dead at this point. Like, I was really expecting Rachel to live through this game, but I don't think that's the case.
Chloe, slow down! Wait for me!
I know exactly where I'm going. Look, this is it. This is it. Are you gonna help me, Max?
Chloe, stop! Look.
Please, no.
Oh, oh, that smell!
Rachel! No, Rachel, no, please not her!
Man, that kid's messed up.
Chloe.
Rachel, what?
I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry.
I loved her so much.
What the hell am I playing?
How can she be dead?
What did this game turn into?
What kind of world does this? Who does this?
Very dark, very twisted tonality change here in this second to last episode of the game. Oh, it's my Patronus. For some reason, like, I felt like the tone of the game was light enough to this point that, like, there was going to be no really dark or looming ending to this game. But now, like, obviously that's not the case, and stuff is actually pretty freaking twisted. Oh, I thought the chapter was over for some reason. I just assumed that was the end of it. All the other chapters up until this point have only been like 2 to 2.5 hours long. We've been playing this one for 3, so this one must be one of the longer ones.
I hope Nathan enjoys
Obviously.
his last party.
Chloe, we can go right to the cops. We have proof.
Fuck the police. Rachel wanted us to find her. So we could get real justice. And revenge. The Prescotts have had this coming for 100 years, and nobody is gonna get in my way. Especially with your help. Right?
I'm with you to the end, Chloe. You know that.
Ultimately, it really depends on how much longer this chapter goes, because I can only play for probably like another 20-25 minutes, so, Oh, you're just gonna shoot him. Okay, that shouldn't take long. Okay. 5 minutes tops. We're in, we shoot, we out.
Oh, shit. This is like that eclipse.
You're right. Look at the outline.
I can't tell if they're different.
What is
There
that?
can't be two moons.
Jesus, Chloe, look up at the sky.
Oh, that's creepy.
Beautiful. I don't give a shit. The world is ending. Cool.
You're not listening. Something major is going down.
That's right. Nathan Prescott is going down.
Welcome to the end of the
And this
world,
game was intense.
ladies.
It did definitely get intense for sure,
Glad
yeah.
you decided
More
to
than I was
escort me.
expecting.
You look really good, Warren.
This game's like not
Are you
at all
alright
what I
after
was
today?
expecting when I came into it. I thought it was just gonna be like
I'm
a
glad you
little
stopped
high
me.
school drama game.
Nathan is dangerous.
It's got all kinds of crazy stuff going on.
Where is he?
I didn't see him at the dorm again. I was holed up in my room.
Dude, have you been drinking?
Oh, he always talks like that.
If you consider half a beer drinking.
Let's go, Max.
Hey. I know this is a bad time, but can I get one picture? I've been feeling like this might be actually the end of the world, so I want to have something for prosperity.
Well, I don't blame you, Warren.
I know. I'm a pain in the booty. Just one picture.
Action.
We've got no time for this shit. Come on, Max.
I would agree.
Sorry. I just wanted to feel like a normal student after this week's ultra violence.
You have no idea, dude.
I never hit anybody like that before. I was always the one getting my ass kicked.
Hey, we still need your expert help. If you see Nathan, text me immediately, okay? And do not let him see you.
I actually feel like not ending the
won't.
chapter there was a wrong move.
I know how to be invisible here.
Not to me, Warren.
Like, this just feels like the
Text soon.
the tone was kind of wasted because it's like, oh, they do this really impacting, like, intense, sad, morose moment, and then it's like, let's just drag the episode on a little longer.
Hi, can I take your code or anything? No,
Excuse me.
I didn't see any tablet with cat pics.
I didn't see a tablet with cat
Chloe,
pics.
where the hell are you?
Hello.
I hate to. Hey, Max. Welcome to the end of the world.
What's with the red
You
lights
want me to
around the
check
border
anything
of
in?
the screen?
No thanks, Stella. Have you seen Nathan yet?
No, thank God. That boy creeps me out. Wait, some girl just asked about Nathan before you came in.
Does she have a gun?
Why does Nathan creep you out? He should. I just
She's
want
like,
your
well, he
reasons.
invited me down to
He's
his
a bully
bunker
for
under
one
his
thing,
bar.
and he hit Warren for another. But have you ever looked at his eyes? Glazed and raging. Me no like.
So why are you working at a Vortex Club party?
It's
I
very
didn't think
loud.
you wanted to be a member.
Screw that. I'm here for the job.
Do you notice anything unusual about the Vortex Club tonight?
Yeah, I noticed they
dead
don't give a
people,
shit about
anything like
Kate
that?
Marsh. I'm glad for the job, but I think Principal Wells should have canceled the party. Guess I'm not cool enough.
Yes, you are, Stella. You're smart, honest, and you bust your ass for Blackwell.
Yeah, working
I
at
hope
parties like
everything
this.
turns out your way in the end.
Well, thank you, Max. I
That
really
is a very
appreciate
positive
that.
thing to say to somebody.
Hey, your face looks so intense. Are you okay?
No, I'm actually not okay.
I'm hunting a killer.
I just need to find Nathan.
He's in
And
this
don't
room
get too
somewhere.
close if you see him.
Yeah, that's not a
Hell
weird
no.
thing to say. Don't
This
get
is
too
homework,
close to
not
him,
a
though.
party. I'll text you if I spy him. Good luck.
I'm looking for a guy, but if you see him, stay really far away from him. No reason, though. No reason to be concerned. Just, like, don't go near him if you happen to be in the same room as him.
I love this song.
We have reason to believe he could potentially kill you. No worries, though. No worries. Excuse me, by the way. I had to cough. This music is loud. Is this what parties are like? I don't like it. Me no likey party. Me leave. Yeah, woo, man. Let's dance in bikinis, dude. Yeah. Let's dance around in
We need to find
bikinis.
Nathan and take him down.
Hey, Brooke, what's up, man?
Hello, Brooke.
She's
Max,
always in her
I
tablet.
didn't expect to see you at a Vortex Club party.
I didn't
Even at the
expect
party. That would be me at a party, just like
I really
head
need
in my
to find
phone.
Nathan. Have you?
No, I haven't
Watching
seen
Netflix
him,
or something.
And I'm not looking for him, so I most likely won't tonight. I just hate that scrub and his club.
And I rhyme because it's about time.
So why are you here tonight?
No homework, boredom, waiting?
I love hearing
Warren
loss.
tonight? Why? You're the one going out with him.
Brooke, enough.
Why does everybody think that?
I am sorry Warren asked me to the movies, but you don't need to give me an attitude. I like to think I'm your friend.
I know.
Plus, you can have them. I don't
I
want them.
get salty when things don't go my way. I'm selfish while
Wait,
you
their
go
principal
on a
lets them
route
have
to
parties at
save
the
your
school with
friend.
alcohol? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what. I still don't really
Just trying to
understand
live your life without all this
the
bullshit.
concept of the school.
Like all
It's
of us.
supposedly a high school, but
seem
it
so
acts a lot like a college, and like everybody's allowed to do whatever they want.
I think that snow and eclipse gave you superpowers. Check to see if you can
I
fly.
just tell myself it's a sci-fi, and it just answers everything.
I don't think having superpowers would make my life easier. With great power comes great bullshit.
Marvel wants
It would be pretty
lawsuit
kick-ass
money.
to battle supervillains over Arcadia Bay.
Well, the night is still young, Brooke.
And so are we, Max. So let's plan a drone date next week.
I did a good conversation. She's gonna let me play with your drone finally?
Energy drinks, soda, energy drinks. I know somebody has the booze.
Hello.
There's Courtney drinking alone, without Taylor or Victoria.
Maybe Taylor or Victoria are
I
the next
wonder
victims.
Ass.
Hello.
School days.
Would you please point me to the killer?
I
I mean,
almost
Nathan.
didn't see you.
Max, you're the only person I don't mind seeing right now.
I was looking for Nathan.
I'm aboard
She's
the
like,
almost
but I gotta
everybody
go,
here
actually.
tonight. Why are you looking for Nathan?
Why do you go to a party just to avoid everybody? That seems like a really weird reason to go to a party. Yeah, he is dangerous.
I want to make sure he's not gonna do anything tonight.
Like what happened to Kate. I have dreams that somebody finally kicks his ass one day.
Luke, sometimes dreams come true. Today I saw Warren give Nathan an epic head.
Yeah, spread the word.
Yes,
Warren's a
give it up
badass.
for Brother Warren. Now all we have to do is drive
Yeah.
all these goddamn Prescott vampires out of town.
I think Sean Prescott wants to drive all of us out of town.
Why
Or
is the
into
music
Hannah
so
State.
loud?
I met him once at a Bigfoot's game. Mean fucking bastard. Oh man, he explains Nathan.
Preach it, Brother Luke. Okay, I have to get going.
Are we in a cult now?
Thanks for seeing me.
No, thank you for helping Kate and for keeping it real. Peace out.
Boy Scout.
No one seems to know when
Nice.
Bigfoot on otter action.
Nice, nice. Hold on. I'm gonna do it again. I am the savior of this girl. Excuse me, I would like to talk to you. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Talk to her, talk to her. Yeah. I have saved her every single time something is about to smack her in the face.
Of course, my object angel is stepped up every single time to protect
Yeah,
me
she
from the
knows.
cruel world. Thank you again, Mystic Man.
If nothing else, I did this right. If nothing else in this game goes wrong, or if nothing else goes right, at least I'll know I have this.
Alyssa, I have to find Nathan. Have you seen him?
I really don't know, but surely in the VIP section, like it's a New York club.
I do
Thanks,
not like how
Alyssa.
this girl talks.
Watch out for yourself.
Why, when I have Max Caulfield at my side? Good luck.
Thank you. But really, watch out for yourself because I'm done. Everybody only gets one and you've got like 5. It's the rule. If you've ever seen Family Guy, you'd know. Hey, Bouncer, I need to get in here.
I'm so not impressed by this VIP crap.
Yeah, I need to get in here.
Excuse me, but I'm going in.
Sorry, but this is the VIP
Oh my gosh, this is like a serious rager party, dude.
Okay?
Sorry, but I'm on the list, okay?
I know that Max Caulfield is not on any list for the Vortex Club. Nice try.
Listen.
No,
Rewind to make
you
her turn
listen.
around.
Courtney is supposed to be the VIP gatekeeper, not me. So please go.
And then you can just write your name on the list, and she's a big
I
dumb
need to
dummy.
find a way to enter this bullshit club.
Look at the banner and see what it says.
Yes,
VIP only.
you do suck.
I love the douchebag glasses, by the way. That's a nice touch. Glow sticks. Oh
What
yeah.
would a shitty party be without glow sticks?
I have never seen the appeal to any parties at all. This does not make me feel like I should have changed that opinion, actually. This just really verifies the opinion.
Apparently, Blackwell has a severe toilet paper fetish.
Drink more later.
What the hell is this? I can't look at it? I want to look at it. Give me the option to look at it. Wait, it was looking at something else. No, it wasn't.
Justin's just a little buzzed.
Yo, Maximum Overdrive. About time you got here to save
I'm
this
never leaving
lame
this
raid.
toilet.
Wanna get ripped?
You look pretty ripped already, Justin. And not happy. Why did you even come tonight?
Where
That's
else
what I've been
could I
wondering
go
about
on
every single
Arcadia
person we
Bay on
talk
a
to.
Thursday night. Besides, Dana is here. Just not with me. So yes, this party sucks.
Yeah, it does. Tell me where Nathan is
Speaking
now.
of, have you seen Nathan?
Oh, he should be freaking
Yeah, I
out
get
in the VIP lounge with that whore Tex Club. Fucking hate those snobby douchebags. Especially Nathan. That dude is gonna go on a rampage soon.
You might be right, so stay away from him tonight, okay? Spread the word.
Max, I know I'm twisted, but
Always so loud
your
and full of
face looks
people.
so fucking intense. And your voice
That is
sounds
true. That is a party, I guess.
different. You okay?
I actually got invited to go out to this.
How about a quick dab?
No, I'm
I don't know
cool,
if you would
Justin.
call it a club
And I have to get
necessarily,
going.
but somebody invited me to go out
Maybe
someplace
you should go chill
the
somewhere
other day,
else.
and I literally took
Fucking
two
A,
steps in
Maximus,
and then
you're right.
turned around and
I'm
walked
only
right back out
torturing
because it was like
myself
this.
here.
Like this was
Plus, I'm too
the
loaded. It's time to get my
the
party
atmosphere there. As soon as I walked in, it was just standing room only. People just like huddled around, filling the entire place. I was like, I have no interest in this whatsoever.
The tide
I
is
just
turning.
instantly walked back out. I was like, oh, that was a waste of a drive.
I'd like to tear every one of these things down.
Hey, what's up, man? What's up? Yeah, just trying to take a leak. No worries. Hey, no judge, man. No judge.
Chloe must be around.
Kill the Prescotts.
Somebody's either having sex or
Ew.
throwing up. Or both. Ugh, Matt. Good
Yeah,
night,
pretty
sweet
much.
prince.
Pretty much. You is right. You is right. So what exactly am I supposed to be trying to accomplish right now? Superman lives.
Not anymore.
Oh, Supermax lives. Gotcha. Trying to figure out how to get into the VIP room. Okay, we can figure this out. I want to get in the pool, man. Hello.
I'm so not impressed by this VIP crap.
Hello again.
God, are you mental? You can't come in.
Rewind, I'm guessing? Nope. Apparently that's not the solution. I mean, I haven't been clubbing in years, and I don't think I would enjoy it anymore. I've never been. Like, I've literally never been to a club. What am I supposed to do?
Yes, I'm back.
You scared me for a sec. I was ready to duck. Didn't think you'd come back.
What am I gonna do without you around all the time?
I'm so glad I could warn you about all those sneak attacks.
You would always, I'd always be
Kinda
getting
are
hit in the face
Supergirl.
all the time if you
always
went around.
choose to help me. It reminds me of the only poem I can quote by Robert Frost.
Tell it to me now.
I could use one moment of poetry right now.
Okay, but this is like poet karaoke. Don't fret. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere, ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.
That was beautiful, Alyssa. It was exactly what I needed to hear.
Thanks for not cringing, and thanks for watching my back. Blackwell would be so much cooler if we all did that for everybody else. But you're a great start, Max.
Used to go out to the clubs quite a bit in my early 20s, was fun, but also not. I can see how it could be a fun time killer, like it's just something to do on an evening that you don't have anything else to do if you were there with people you know. But like, the people who have, I wouldn't even call it the confidence, but the people who have the just no care in the world attitude to just go into a place like that by themselves and just walk in and be like, hey, what's up? Just like start moshing with people, like that would never be me. Push it in, yeah, cause a ruckus. Oh, everybody's gonna die! Oh my god! How did everybody not just die?
Okay, whoa, who stopped the music, okay?
Oh god, I thought I was about to kill a pool filled with people. Oh god.
Yes, you!
Whoop. That's game over, apparently. I was convinced for a second I just killed tons of people. Oh, I'm on the other side of it now? Well, that's cool. And we didn't have to risk killing people. Maybe it was a wireless speaker? Maybe. Thank you so much for coming by, Max. You lifted my heart. Kate, I was so happy to see your smile again. You mean so much to me and to so many others. I have to go, but I also wanted to say have fun at the movies with Warren. He's so sweet. He brought by some school books I needed. Give him a hug for me. I will. Call me as soon as you can.
Nathan is the Vortex Club, so his ass has to be here tonight.
Fuck your selfie.
Oh, that makes me want to pull a Carrie on the Vortex Club.
I would always, with a group of friends, could never go to one alone. Yeah, I can't really go out very many places alone at all, actually. Like, not social places. Like, I can go out hiking by myself
Kate
all the time.
almost dead. Rachel dead. Enter the Vortex Club.
I used to go camping by myself. But, like, when it comes to, like, big social events, like, that's just weird to go by yourself.
I heard they wouldn't like
I've never had that kind of...
If you mess with Juliet, I will kick your balls on the loop.
Zachary? Excuse me, I'm about to kick your balls in a loop on it?
So Juliet hooked up with Zachary again?
Oh, that is Juliet.
She better be careful so he doesn't pull any revenge porn or something.
I know people who go to, like, social events and stuff by themselves, and it's just... I don't know. I guess some people have, like, a lot higher social desires than other people.
I can't
To just always be around big groups of people.
tell me. We could have dressed up together.
I could go to a social event with other people, but I could just never walk in and just be like, hey, what's up? Hey,
Dana,
hey.
have you seen Nathan around? Hell no, I've been dancing with Trevor. Come on and dance with us.
No, thank you.
Look at Trevor trying to bust a move.
It's the end of the world.
How's the end of the world going? Great. This has been the worst fucking week of my life, so I needed to act like a carefree student tonight. For Kate.
I hear you, Dana. But I want you to avoid Nathan if you see him.
He's gonna kill everybody
I
here.
will if I want to have fun. I still feel sorry for him. He needs help, but not from his family.
What do you know about his dad, Sean Prescott?
Rich and rich and a dickhead, according to Nathan. The Prescotts can't buy a happy family or a happy club.
Sounds like you're ready for a change.
I don't need any club to be cool or have friends. Look at you.
Look, I just want to find Nathan so we can shoot him and get it over with. Come on.
Friends. No drama.
That sounds like a plan, Dana. I'm glad Trevor is with you tonight.
Don't judge me, everybody. I could just rewind time and make it like it never happened.
Look at that.
I know Victoria is next on Nathan's hit list. Should I warn her?
Yeah.
Max, if you're not going to shake that booty, we'll have to talk after I do. Love ya.
That would be wicked.
Yeah, Warner.
I'm trying not. Sorry, Max. Vortex Club members only. Sorry.
Why do you think I'm here?
On the guest list.
Yeah.
I'm taking you off.
I'm not warning you now.
Victoria, I don't have time for this bullshit.
Real cute, Max. And after I apologized to you the other day.
Do you even have a clue what's going on?
Why don't you go find Nathan and say hi to
Kate
him?
Marsh tried to kill herself in front of you and me. Everybody here.
She doesn't even know that's a threat, but she'll know. She'll know.
Don't you even try.
She'll figure it out.
I blame Nathan for dosing Kate, but nobody at that party even cared she was so wasted.
It's a fucking party. Everybody is wasted. What do you want from me?
Some humanity, Victoria.
Well, you got Nathan busted out of Blackwell, so you should be happy. And I'm the only person here who cares what Nathan is going through.
This is bigger.
You should go console him.
I'm not perfect, okay? I'm a teenager at an art school.
Yeah, true. That is everybody
I'm a
here.
photographer and get famous.
Yeah, that is true. You have talent, dude.
You have talent, Victoria. You don't have to push people out of your way.
You don't understand.
My parents own a gallery. I know how this art game has to be played. It's brutal.
No, it's
You
art.
have to kill people.
You don't have
Wait,
to
no,
play
you
that
don't.
way.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Jefferson doesn't talk that way, and he's famous.
On point, Max. Thanks for admitting again that I have some talent.
Now get
Not
out of
that I
here
think
before you
I
die.
always do.
It'll
I
make
don't
sense
either,
later.
but That's the choice you
It'll all
made.
make sense in time.
Hard to believe, but I don't always make the best choices. Do you think it's like fate we're not supposed to be friends?
Who said we're not supposed to be friends? Why not? Yeah.
Why the hell not? We're both into art and photography.
Is this how conversations in clubs actually go? Like you just sit here and have long philosophical talks for 15 minutes?
I almost asked you to hang out. You said my photos were Abaddon-esque. Then I remembered who I was.
It's like secretly clubs are actually where people go to philosophize and talk about life.
Maybe we're too much alike.
You might be right.
Well, Max Caulfield, there's still time for you to get in the vortex.
By the way, go save yourself and run away, please.
So, Victoria.
You're gonna die.
Why do you say it like that?
The dark room. Why would you choose not to warn her? What kind of shitty people play this game?
Your life is in serious danger.
I've never done that at a club. Usually just
I know
dance.
Nathan is your friend, but he is
Like while you're
truly
dancing, you're like,
unstable and dangerous.
so like,
He
what do you
did
think is the
both
meaning of
things
life and stuff?
so we could take her someplace dark.
What? Nice try, Max, but I don't believe you. And why would he do that?
Like, do you think we're all just living pointless lives for no reason while this little ball that we're on spins to just endless nonsense or what, man?
Max, that is crazy. Nathan is like one of my best friends. Yes, he takes serious meds, but that's not his fault. His family treats him like a total freak just because he has little meltdowns.
They're not little anymore. They're deadly. I don't care if you hate me or not, but you have to believe me.
He's going to kill you. You should have brought the
You would
pictures
have
with
been a
you.
major bitch to me when I got hit with that paint, and I deserved it. Max, I don't hate you. I actually think you're one of the
Oh,
coolest
she's
people
gonna
I've
believe
met.
us because we were actually nice to her earlier?
You just don't know it yet. Maybe I'm jealous because you don't give a shit what anybody thinks, and I do.
Okay, but we were talking about
To
you
be
being
honest,
in danger.
Nathan has been freaking me out lately. He's not
Ah,
here, and I
we gained her trust.
Just make sure you stay away from him.
She's
And
gonna
stick
live.
close to your friends tonight, okay?
I let you boss me around this one time. And I have other people I can go to for protection. Thanks for telling me this, Max. If what you said is true, then you be careful too.
I've got my own protection.
Text me if you need anything.
We made a friend. Yes.
Thanks, Victoria.
Au revoir.
Yeah, we saved her and made a friend. We're the greatest. That's not a good sign that she just came out of that room by herself without a gun. What happened?
Maybe there's hope yet for Victoria. I'm glad I warned her. I hope she's okay. That oxygen kit might come in handy if somebody binges. Oh good, Chloe's here. That son of a bitch is not here. Where Taylor really shows her Vortex Club.
Max, look at you go, girl.
You go, Taylor.
Have you seen Nathan
You
yet?
go, girl.
No, that's fine by me. He's been getting like too buggy and kind of scary.
At least everybody
Victoria
is
might
like
know.
catching on that he's a creepy son of a bitch.
How has Nathan been scary? I've always thought he was a creeper.
Yeah.
Fun, but
There we go.
you can tell he doesn't give a shit about anything.
Nice.
This
Made
why
a
you wanna be in
friend.
a Vortex Club? No, Max. I'm like far from home at a great school. I want to learn things, make friends, and party. But when Kate was on the roof, I knew I'd gone too far.
Ah, that's what it took, huh? Why come? Oh, to the party? I thought she was saying, why come did you go so far?
Why did you come to me?
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Remember
I thought it was just horrible
Don't
grammar.
laugh, but I had a weird vibe this might
I knew I had
actually
gone
be the
too
last
far.
Vortex
But why
Club
come?
party. End of the world,
Why come
right?
did you go too far?
I do have to go now. Look out for yourself, Taylor. And give my best to your mom.
Oh, thanks, Max. She's doing great after her surgery.
Hey, good to hear.
I'm glad to know you're looking out for us too.
I am. I'm looking out for everybody to leave.
There you are. Chloe, Nathan isn't here. Nobody.
Maybe
has
it's
seen this
not
yet.
5 chapters. Maybe the game's only 4 chapters long.
Maybe he's
So I
hiding
could
in
have sworn it was
barn.
5,
Let's
but
bail.
this one's going
Nathan
on
can't hide
awfully long.
Oh, hey, Mr. Jefferson.
Are you both okay?
Hey, why are you at a party? That's kind of weird, right?
I was just looking for Nathan.
Uh-huh. I didn't know you were pals with him. I haven't seen him since this afternoon.
Wait, he was
seemed
expelled?
pretty
Why did you
upset.
see him?
I think he's still quite upset over the whole Kate situation.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's talk later, Max. I have to announce the winner of the contest. I do wish you would have entered.
That's happening at the party? What the hell kind of school is this? What is happening? It's like a school-sanctioned party with alcohol and raves and
Let's get the hell out of here, Max.
handing out school awards at the raving party. That's hilarious.
Okay, everybody calm down. Thank you. I appreciate it. Look, I don't want to get in the way of the party, but it's time to announce the winner of the Everyday Heroes contest.
It should be me.
Before
The
I
teachers
do,
are at the
I wanna
party,
thank
exactly.
Everybody who entered their photograph.
It's like part of
and
the party.
Everybody who thought about entering. Now this is the most
Did
important
Chloe
step in
submit a
being an
picture on
artist.
our behalf? Is that
Sharing
what's going to
your
happen
work with
here?
the world. All of you represent Blackwell Academy and everything our school stands for. As far as I'm concerned,
I
you're
wonder
all
if there was a
everyday
point in the game where you had the option
The
to
envelope,
hand in a
please.
picture. But I
And
don't
the
feel like
winner
we ever
is-
had an option. I wanted to
Oh
win.
my, what a shocker. Victoria Chase.
We lost because we never submitted a picture. Wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Look,
Jefferson.
we
It was your
focused on the
incredible
important
photography
stuff
that
in
brought
this
me to
game. Okay, we're
Blackwell,
saving
and I
people.
hope I
We're
can
not
live up to your
entering
name
silly little
and fame.
photograph
I also want to thank
contests.
all the students for being so dedicated in their
Teachers are
pursuit.
stupid anyway.
And
yeah,
I'd like
that's,
to
I said
dedicate
it.
this prize to Kate Marsh. She is the real everyday
Aw,
hero of
she's
Blackwell.
so sweet.
And I can't wait for her to come back. Thank you.
Oh, got her.
Victoria won.
She yelled it right before the applause
I can't
started.
believe she blackmailed Jefferson. Well, yes, I can.
Who fucking cares? Rachel is still dead, and I want
Yeah,
Nathan's
that is
coat
true.
back.
None of this
Now.
really matters
Me
at all.
too. Let's go check out the dormitories.
Yeah, let's check them. How long is this chapter? Holy cow. We're 3.5 hours in.
Oh, Christ. Nathan just texted me. He says there won't be any evidence left after he's done.
Why would he text that to somebody?
We have to go to the junkyard right now.
The second moon is blinking out of existence? Or the first moon is, and we're really fucked? I don't even know what that means if the first moon blinks out of existence.
Stop stomping around, Chloe.
Right. Just get ready to use your rewind fast if Nathan tries to jump us.
Yeah, I will. I'm on the hair trigger. Blit. Rewind. See, I was testing it. It wouldn't let me. One more rewind and I'm gonna have an aneurysm and die. That's what the game's actually been leading up to the whole time. Nothing scary or unsettling about this environment at all.
You're gonna suffer, Nathan.
Why does the dark automatically make everything scarier? Like, as an adult person, like, going to a junkyard in the day, like, I'd have no problems. Going to the junkyard at night? Oh, fuck, I'd be scared. I'd be scared out of my mind. Stop stomping around, but is carrying a bright-ass torch. Yeah, true that,
When we
true
catch
that.
Nathan, you better rewind so I can kill him over and over.
Well, that's twisted.
God's sake, Chloe, you have to be quiet. We could die.
You wouldn't
okay?
know.
Please hurry.
You wouldn't get any satisfaction from it, because as far as you know, it would only be the same killing every time. The only person that would actually be able to enjoy it is Max.
She's still there.
Oh, thank
Don't
God.
look,
She's still
Chloe.
dead. Phew. Don't look as she's staring right in. Oh, God. Rewind, please? I cannot rewind. Not an option.
Chloe! Look out!
What the fuck?
What? Am I getting a bad ending? I thought I've been making some pretty good decisions.
Chloe.
Dude, she got she shot in the head? I would assume this is the bad ending, yeah. What the heck is going on? The teacher was in on it all along? What the fuck is happening? What is happening? What the heck is going on with this game? This is such a weird game. This is not at all what I thought it was going to be coming into this. This is so weird. You stopped Warren from beating up Nathan, 60%. Okay. You accepted Chloe's request, 56%. Killed her. That's kind of sad, actually. Chloe can kill Frank? Chloe wounded Frank, 22%. See, I thought I would have actually been in the majority with that ending. Apparently, a lot of people made it so there was no kerfuffle whatsoever. Chloe killed Frank, though? Oh, God. How do you even get that ending? Like, we got into a fight, and the dog ate her, and then we locked the dog up, and we got into a fight, and she shot him in the knee. How do you get it to the point where it gives so badly downhill that Chloe ends up killing him? That's crazy. Victoria believes your warning. Nice. 9% of people didn't even bother warning her. They're just like, go to hell. You die now. You die tonight. You didn't disturb the bird's nest? Well, that's good, because I didn't even know there was one, so that's probably why most people didn't disturb it. You let the blue jay die? Oh no, I tried not to. I thought I let him out. I think the game is glitching on some of these things. Because look, the picture of the blue jay being freed is him going out the hallway window next to the bookshelf. And the bird came out of the room when we exited the room because it flew around over our head in the hallway. So I opened the window because I thought that was going to save him. And then the next day he was dead inside the bedroom, so I think something glitched. You got David's files in another way. Oh, I didn't even know we could find the code. I just busted that shit open. Kate helped you find Nathan's room. She did. You didn't motivate Daniel to attend the Vortex Club party? It's probably a good thing. You didn't leave a message on Warren's slate? I didn't know I could. You didn't figure out Nathan's PIN code? You are correct, I did not. You helped Alyssa. I did. She's gonna love us. She's like untouchable because we exist. This game is so crazy though. Like, it's so dark and it's so twisted. Like, I had no idea what to expect coming into this. I'm really glad I played it. I'm actually looking forward to tomorrow to see what happens at the end. This is gonna be crazy. I never would have guessed the teacher was in on this, but it's kind of weird that it's like he's always around every single social setting all of these kids are in, which is super sketchy. So I wonder if it's actually Nathan's basement that we were in, or if it's the teacher's and he has it like hidden inside the barn on Nathan's property. That's really weird. But thanks for joining. I'm enjoying this game a lot. I'm really happy I decided to play it. There's two other ones. This is Life is Strange. There's a completely second series of game called Life is Strange 2. Apparently the stories aren't connected in any way. And then there's like a new one that just came out like last month or 2 months ago called Life is Strange True Colors. Like, it came out recently. And I might play those ones too after this, but I'm enjoying this one so far. But I've been enjoying watching it. Yeah, it's a really good game. I'm surprised I haven't played it before. I've heard some good things about it, but like no raving reviews or anything, which I'm surprised because it seems really good. But for now, Barry Bubs, thanks for joining live. Everybody else, hopefully you watch it later on and you enjoy it. And I hope everybody has a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. See ya.